Hello,
Yo, how's it
everyone.
going, Grae?
Welcome back. Good, good. So,
Man, how are you?
yeah, I'm excited because I'm about to have my vacation next week. S-
Oh, damn. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Mhm.
Well, we're back. And like I basically just took like a 5 minute break because I just hopped off of an Hypnotics stream. He's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
alive actually,
yeah.
which
How
is
was it?
it was fun. It was fun. We talked about we spent like the first hour talking about Doctor Who because of
Okay, yeah.
there's some leaks and stuff like that, and then there was also a bunch of what's it called again? After that first hour, we talked about the comic book guy, where like I guess it's a lot of there's
Mm.
that stuff is still brewing. There's still a lot of stuff
Oh,
going on.
really? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there's still I guess like Rob Liefeld got dragged into it. So you know who Rob Liefeld is, right?
Not really. I'm not. I'm definitely not familiar with a lot of stuff in the comic book
So he's the
industry.
creator of Deadpool.
Okay,
So he
okay,
got
okay,
dragged into it and stuff like that, and people are calling him like a piece of shit and stuff like that, which
okay.
is pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And then we talked about we talked about we watched the trailer for the magical Negroes.
Yeah.
Watch a trailer for
What? It's getting so bad.
yeah. So
It's
it's
getting so
what's it
bad.
called again? It's like it's the I think the most like the official trailer came out a couple of days ago and it has like 2,000 likes and like 26,000 dislikes.
Yeah, rightly so. It's like
Yeah.
it's not. They're not even hiding it at this. It's so blatantly racist. It's like we can be racist because we're black people. That's essentially it.
Yeah, like originally I thought they're gonna like I mentioned on Hypnotic Stream, like I thought they're gonna lean into more of like the magical like the magicalness of the characters and stuff like that. But they sort of like halfway through the trailer, it just all of a sudden became like a romantic comedy. I'm like, okay, that's sort of stupid. Why didn't you lean more
Yeah.
into the magical stuff? That would have been cool, you know? Like I would like to see more of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. Yo, 50 Shades of Grayson with the 199. Life is rough when even the Asians are late. I'm sorry, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Phil came from a hypnotic stream while I
Yeah,
was asleep. I
yeah.
really
I
couldn't.
was
Yeah, I wish I would have gone there as well. If only I am already on vacation, I would have gone. I would have woke up early since like
yeah.
if it was vacation, it would be fine. Like the next day, I could just sleep it off.
Yeah, and see, we already got people who are rolling in the chat. Say Peekaboo popped in earlier. What? And freaking just 2 hours ago. It's like based off what I've seen in the trailers, mediocre. Yeah, for Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, we're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho. We watched it. It's only. Wait, is it only just 5 episodes?
I think so. I'll talk more about what I think. Why it was only 5 episodes, but yeah,
Okay.
for now it's only 5 episodes.
Yeah, we got Edwin in the chat. Phil's coming fresh from Hypnotics broadcast. Yeah, true. See, just JK, hail everyone. And Marcus Pitt's already in the chat. Hail from Oz, Australia. And we got Johnny Lightfoot with the 4 months membership. Yo, thank you so much for that. Merry Christmas. Why are
Why are
you
you?
gray?
I'm always gray.
Why are you gray? But yeah, hail chat. Yeah, the magical nougat is a woke mess. Yeah, it looks awful. Looks really, really bad. Yep. Good to see you, fellas. Yo, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the 199. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. I know that we're gonna. Well, I will try to bring up as much stuff as I can. I didn't get too much time to prep. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about Rachel Zegler stuff. So she backpedaled. She's going on like an apology
Yeah,
tour or something.
she was brought into the Chinese camp for like 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah, probably like, how dare you? How dare
How
you?
dare
Yeah.
you?
And then there's I guess Elon Musk took another jab at Disney again
Yeah, I,
about
I only saw that this morning. Yeah, I only saw it with Gary's tweet.
yeah, which is crazy. And
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna talk about what's it called again? Yu Yu Hakusho. We watched it, and yeah, next week we're gonna be watching Rebel Moons, and that's not doing well at all. That's not doing well. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's like fine, okay. I'll try to be as unbiased as possible. I'll try to be a little bit more positive about it when I could start watching that.
Yeah. So I am still a little bit under the weather. I am feeling a little bit better. So hopefully I can last the whole 4 hours. If not, then it is what it is. But yes, before we get going and talk about a bunch of these crazy shit, go ahead and get yourself a Project Eggroll t-shirt right over here. And yep, you can get it right over here. And use promo code Asian to get 20% off your order. So anything, I believe American Ninja, he bought one earlier, which is really, really
I saw the tweet. Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, go ahead and get some of your Project Eggroll merch. I haven't had the opportunity to make any new stuff, but yeah, we're gonna be talking more about some. I guess we can talk some stuff with the whole Twitch stuff, which they backpedaled really, really fast. Which within 24 hours, they funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you guys are also interested in coffee, go ahead and check out Coffee Brand Coffee with our affiliated link below, and use promo code Asian to get some savings done. And yeah, go ahead and get some of this. Get your hat, get your K cups, get your whole beans, your pre blends and salt and all that stuff. Get all that for the holiday. Holiday season is upon us, and yeah, it's pretty damn good. But before we get started and talk about a whole bunch of stuff, go ahead. Would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, get this out there so you can stop Asian hate. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about what's it called again? Yu Yu Hakusho for sure. But yes, Grae, how's your week, man? What have you been up to?
Star Ocean video finally live. That took so long, but yeah, Star Ocean games
How long
are
was the game?
super. It's because you have to. Essentially, I played it twice because like there's two main characters, so it's like yeah, because like there are some things you can do with one character and you can't with the other, and vice versa. So I played it twice, and I finished the post game. That's why it took so long. But Star Ocean games are really, really long. So yeah, right now I'm actually thinking about let me guys know. I'm really thinking about making a Sea of Stars video. So I might pick up Sea of Stars.
Especially didn't Sea of Stars win like
the best indie game.
Yeah.
Best and the funny thing is, as of yesterday, Gerard was actually in the game, so they removed him. He was in the completionist was in the game.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, he was.
That is funny.
So I was wondering what the game because there were memes coming out like with him in a text box. So did you get any more donations? It's from that game,
so funny, dude.
It's from Sea of Stars.
Man, but yeah, man. So I'm probably gonna see if I can potentially start streaming again, because like I basically took 2 weeks off because I've been feeling under the weather, and then my son was sick and stuff like that. But I do want to see the God of War one. Like, according to what I heard, it's supposed to be like a roguelike. So
yeah,
it's free
people
DLC,
were surprised. Right? People were surprised how much was in it, given it's free. It's like it's so on Jim Ryan-y for them to do that.
Yeah, I do really want to check it out. And the fact that we have less than 77 days until Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out. So I have to start playing that. I have to play the old one so I can refresh myself, and then get myself on to playing the new one.
I'll be so busy in February because like Persona 3 Reload and Grand Blue are coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
So definitely no videos during that month at the very least.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes sense. But okay, all right. So I'm gonna put this up, chat. Should I change the color? Yeah, I changed the color. I'll change the color to there it is. Change the color. There. All right. We're going to be talking about Yu Yu Hakusho. All right. So if you guys don't care about Yu Yu Hakusho, you guys can hang out here. We're going to talk about it. It's about 5 episodes, and each of them are about like anywhere between 45 to 50 minutes long. Now, Grae, have you watched the anime or read the manga?
I watched the anime, but I did not reach until the main villain in this TV show. What's his name again? Torugo?
Yeah, I think it's Toguro, something like that.
Toguro. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, because I can understand why it went super fast, because like it's only 5 episodes. Like, yeah, obviously they were gonna fast track a lot of things, but yeah, for those who haven't watched it, the story heavy bits is in episodes 1 and 2. Then 3 to 5, it's all 90 to 95% action. So just to set expectation. But I generally liked it. Is it One Piece good? No, definitely not. One Piece is a lot better in terms of storytelling and its characters, for sure. But is it terrible? For me, it's I can see why hardcore anime fans will think it is, but for me, it's not the worst thing. It's actually they actually tried to put in the effort to make it try to make it good. And as to why it's only 5 episodes, my thoughts are I'm sure they planned this way ahead, years in advance. So I was thinking like because like Netflix was probably thinking, okay, we're already risking a lot with this One Piece live action, and at that time nobody knew it was gonna be good or not. So it's like it's for them it's such a big risk to release this One Piece live action. So okay, maybe let's cut back a little bit for Yu Yu Hakusho because like anime live adaptations are generally not well received. Everyone hates them generally.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's why I thought I'm a bit more considerate with this one. It's like I can see why they were very conservative about it, but with the reception of One Piece and how for me this one's quite decent. It's I think they can do better in season 2 or the succeeding episodes. That's
Now,
what
do
I
you
think.
think that? Okay, so how many arcs? Like, Empty Headed says, how many arcs did they put in the show? So according, I didn't read it or watch the anime, and so this is my first ever into Yu Yu Hakusho. So I do know what Yu Yu Hakusho is. It's about basically kids fighting against like yokais and demons and
Yeah.
shit like that, right? And the thing is, so it goes from when he dies. Of course, there's spoilers. So it goes when he dies in the beginning. It goes all the way until Toguro. They beat Toguro basically at the island with the gambling thing. I forgot who that guy was now, but yeah, it goes all the way to there. And the thing is that let's say if this was like a one and done, like it does not do well. And let's go ahead and just bring this up really quick. So it's currently sitting at 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Mhm.
So it's there's 4 reviews for there's looks like there's 3 good reviews and 1 bad review, and then top critics nothing, and then we got audience absolutely but the show combined the arcs and stories had nothing to do
Yeah.
with. So I think in my opinion, I think the show was for a normie, because I would consider a normie for this show. I thought it
Yeah.
was okay. I didn't think it
Yeah.
was bad, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, was it better than One Piece? No, nowhere near as good as One Piece.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a moment in the show where I was like, "Let's fucking go!" Right? There wasn't anything like that, right? I didn't feel any emotional attachment. And the thing is that is like, oh, maybe because it was in Japanese, there was a Japanese cast. It's like, no, that's not it. I just feel like I didn't really feel the sense of danger for any of the characters, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Not even the guy with the katana. Forgot his name already. Hey, is it Hiei?
Hien, I think. Hien.
Yeah, I think it's Hiei, and then we have Kurama, and then you got the guy with the big hair.
Yeah.
Forgot his name already. But
Yeah. It's because
go
it's
ahead.
super fast. We can't remember the names.
I
It
think
went
it's
by
like
super fast.
Kudasawa. I forgot his name already. Let's see. Let me actually Yu Yu Hakusho characters.
Yeah. The best part for me, chat, is the mom. The mom's pretty hot, man.
Wait. Which mom? The main
Yusuke's
character's
mom.
mom?
Yeah. I did some research. Ayumi Ito. Apparently
Oh.
she's the VA. I think Phil, you don't notice. She's the VA of Japanese Tifa.
Oh. Oh, so desu
Oh.
ne. Okay.
I found out when I did my research.
Okay. So here are some of the characters counterparts. Okay, yeah. Yusuke, Kuwabara. Yeah, Kuwabara. And Kurama, and then Hiei, these are the 4 main characters. And then you get Botan. Ko Enma is a little baby in the what?
I was told he grows up. So but in the live adaptation, he's already a grown up from the get-go.
Why does he? So that's the reason why he has a weird pacifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had Genkai, and then we got Yukimura. It's Keiko. So this is the quote unquote girlfriend. And then Yukina, and then George. were these two characters in the show?
Nah, I don't remember. No.
Okay. So we get let's see. So we get Shigeru, Kai, allies. Okay, all these characters. Yeah. Who are the bad guys? Yatsude, which I don't think they showed. So they showed Goki. Rondo is Rondo the I don't know. Like all these characters.
I know there's a better link so that wait, I'll send it to you.
Okay, go ahead and send it to me. Yeah, so then you have a bunch of all these other characters, and then you got the big guy, which is Toguru right here. Toguro, which is the guy with the glasses. Yeah, so these were the main three bad. No, these are the main 5 bad guys, like near the tournament, right? You send it in private chat. All right.
Yeah. That's better because like it already connects with the live action in the anime.
Okay,
so it's
very cool. Here we go. Okay, so there it is. All right. So what do you think about the main character? The guy who played Yusuke. What do you think?
I think he did all right, in my opinion. I think he did his best to portray as Yusuke. And yeah, I know because I remember, if I remember correctly, his death arc, it lasted for a few episodes. Like, although this one was really, really fast, it lasted for a few episodes. It took like I think 5 episodes before he started fighting the yokai. So
Okay.
I think he did his best. It's not a bare bones or it didn't disrespect the source material. Yeah. I think he's okay.
All right, let's see. Next one. Kuwabara. What do you think about him? He's too good looking, in my opinion. The live action counterpart is too good looking because he just looks like a regular douchebag.
Yeah.
Right? But he's way too good looking here.
Yeah, I think this show suffers from a too good looking character. I got so distracted by the mom. So I got so distracted by the mom, man.
That's funny. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Nagranal. Yes, we're also live on Rumble. I know Grae's keeping an eye on people at Rumble, and we also have a Lost Tales over there, who's never on YouTube anymore because he's like, screw him. But thank you so much, Lost Tales, for moderating the Rumble chat. Yeah. So you were getting distracted by the mom.
Yeah, it's like I don't even is she the anime? Is she, or was it Yusuke's sister that's in the anime? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you think about Kurama? Right. Very feminine character, very feminine looking character, especially when they transform into that fox when it became a furry all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think all of them played their roles well. None of them stood out in a negative way. It's like they tried to be as faithful to the anime as possible. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So in terms of the powers and stuff like that, and the abilities and like the animation, because I didn't watch the anime.
Yeah.
How does it compare?
Yeah, I think it's accurate the way he defeated the black explosive assassin guy. I think it's accurate if I remember correctly. Like, I think that's how he beat him in the anime too. Like with the moment that Rose struck his hand, he was already dead. But yeah,
now
pretty solid.
So now here's the thing. What do you think about? I know Hiei is a lot of people's favorite character because I always see him a lot. I always see a lot of people cosplaying as Hiei all the time. What do you think about him?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I forgot about this that mega OP black dragon power he has. Did he use it back then in the anime that early? I think he did. But did he really have like the third eye like thing in the anime? I think so. Most likely he did.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing: was the comparatively to the anime, how did the dragon animation look?
It was such a long time ago. But for me, it looked all right. It looked kind of okay. Not the I was not wowed by it, but I think it wasn't terrible either. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's. I'm assuming it is like it's apparently there's a bit more nuance between him and his sister. He's not really the brother, something like that. That was what he was implying in the end, right? When
So
the sister
is his
approached
sister
him.
Yukina?
Yeah, the other blue haired girl, the
Okay,
one with
the one that Kuwabara is like, who's that angel?
yeah, yeah,
I think that's the only like funny part in the whole entire series,
yeah,
where he sort of like falls in love and he's like, who is this maiden over here?
yeah.
All right, see. Keiko, okay, originally I thought that she's going to be an annoying character, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
kinda.
thought she was going to be in a very annoying character that like is like, oh my god, just shut up. In the beginning, like it wasn't that bad, but like overall, like she has her arc, like she has character development and stuff like that. But well, how do you feel about her?
Yeah, she's the I can forgive like she's like the anchor of Yusuke, like end up love interest because this anime was like what it's really old. It was back in our elementary days, so it was
Mhm.
more leaning towards your stereotypical characters, which is fine. And yeah, I think she played the role okay. It's not like it doesn't suffer from they Netflix could have easily did the strong female character bit here, but they didn't. Thank God they didn't. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's like uh that I'm watching a lot of Japanese adaptations. I think Japanese studios do it better. Like they actually try to respect the source material, and they don't really butcher it like the way the West does it. I think they try a decent job. It's never gonna be as good as the anime, and I think everybody knows that.
Mhm.
But at the very least, they make the effort to try to be faithful to the adaptation while having their own take on it. It's not like yeah, it's like doing no fake virtue signaling like the West likes to do. And yeah, for me, it's a solid overall. The cast, the story, yeah, it's not perfect for sure. But they were only given 5 episodes, so I can forgive them for them rushing the plot quite really fast.
Yeah, I felt like I would say yeah, I would say if this show suffers from it being rushed. I think if they had like 2 to 3 more episodes, I think it would have been fleshed out. I think the fights near the end could have been like drawn out a little bit more for emotion. And some of the stuff in the beginning too, like I wish there was more like we saw him talk a little bit more with Koenma and a little bit more of the I know they did like the whole training montage and stuff like that, and then the death of the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that I didn't feel the emotion. You know, like
Oh yeah, I was gonna
I
yeah.
I didn't know why like Kurabara was like so upset. Like I didn't know why. Like I was like, you guys probably talked for like a day. You know, like who cares? But I think if there was like 2 episodes, there would have been some weight behind her death. Right?
Yeah,
Do you feel the same?
yeah. Yeah, and the CGI of Gan, the young version, it's terrible. It's bad. That's the bad part. The young version.
Oh yeah, when that little
No,
guy
that
was
was
like, "Here's the young version." Like that's the only part where the CGI was like really awful.
yeah, and the part where Toguro's when he walks down to hell, right? It's like they showed a brief version of the young version of Gankai. It was really bad. That one was it was really obvious that it was a rush job.
Yeah,
But then again, it was only like 2 seconds, so they probably didn't put a lot of resources to it
yeah,
to that scene.
and yeah, and overall, the show was a solid show. I wouldn't say it's like it blew my dick off or anything like that.
Mhm.
And it's something that like bad CGI is something that I can completely like I can oversee that. It's like okay, it is what it is. Bad CGI, whatever, right? It doesn't like yeah. I think when that the evil guy, the older brother, when he made that like CG version of like a younger version of the sensei.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, that's really bad CGI, but I can forgive that. It's because so far it's like it's entertaining, and
Yeah.
it's not like they're for like a long time. It was probably there on screen for like a minute or or two at tops, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see. Al Malone says the only thing I know about Yu Yu is the main character knocks out a woman, and there's a villain that has the same dub actor as Cell from Dragon Ball. Really? Oh, you're talking about the original anime? Yeah. See, I remember when this was on Toonami. I never watched it. Like I
Yeah.
never got a chance to watch it. I don't know. Maybe it was the art style. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. Let's see. Did they put the show in modern times, or is it in the 90s and the series was made? Based off of their outfits,
90s.
90s.
And yeah, and the phone, right? It's not. I don't think it's smartphone. It's the phones at the time. I think. I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but I know I'm pretty sure it's 90s.
Yeah, it's definitely in the 90s because if you look at their clothes,
Yeah.
like they have like like you can't see it here, but like they have baggy pants, like like baggy like MC Hammer Daddy pants, right? And there aren't people on their phones or anything like that, so it felt like it was in the 90s at least. Like there wasn't any like smart phone or AI technology or anything like that. But there are some stuff like on one of the islands where like I felt like it was more high tech because they were like filming stuff, but that's about it. It didn't feel like it was in the current day. Let's see. What do you think about Botan?
I think she was all right. I'm not. I don't recall because that. Oh yeah, she was kind of cheerful. She had a cheerful demeanor in the anime. I think she did a good job too. She did her best to depict the character. And her, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably the best way you could. Maybe she could have put contact lenses for the color, but that's so minor. That's not really a big deal. But yeah, same hair color, same clothing. So yeah, no complaints.
Yeah. And then you got Yukina, which I thought she was. I thought she was fine. Like so yeah, so she's basically an ice apparition. So that I didn't get.
Yeah. The
Right?
tears, right? I don't know
all I know is that
what it
her
does.
tears turns into crystals. That's the only thing. I didn't think that she was an ice apparition.
Yeah.
So but yeah, she's
like-
one of the first spirits Yusuke and his team help as spirit investigators after Yukina was kidnapped in the early series.
Yeah, we don't know what those tears do. Why are they worth so much, right? It's like the rich tycoon's like, oh, sell this for a lot of money. We don't know what those things do.
Yeah, we're just gonna. It's and I think it's like the guy they got to play the big fat bad guy, the rich guy was perfect. I think he was really good and very annoying. I'm like good, like he did a good job. Like you love to hate him and like but yeah, it's so far so good. Now Karasu, yeah. So I thought this bad guy was okay. What'd you think?
Yeah, I think I keep saying the same thing, but it's because essentially there's no one that's terrible in the show. No one. Everyone tried to depict them the best they could and acted the way they do. You don't see females shooting down the males, that kind of thing here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure his death is depicted the same way as in the anime. The way, what's his name? Komaru?
Kurama.
Kurama defeated him. It's like I pretty much identical if I remember correctly. It's been so long. It's been like 2 years since I watched the few episodes of the anime. That's why I can't remember. Yeah, not much I can say, but he did a good job in my opinion.
Yeah, so it looks like this is the second arc. The second main arc is the Dark Tournament arc, which is what we're watching, right? What we watched. So that's what it is. So Koenma, so this is Koenma Junior. So that thing on his head is supposed to say Junior. Let me actually read this. Let's see. Despite his childlike appearance, Koenma, played by Keita Machida, holds a significant place of power in the world of Yu Yu Hakusho. Being a son of the great King Enma, Koenma is the current ruler of the spirit world and is one responsible for knighting Yusuke, a spirit detective. Okay. Oh, he was in Alice in Borderlands. Oh, cool. Okay. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, but I thought he was fine. But yeah, that this thing always threw me off. The little weird pacifier thing in his mouth that threw me off. I'm like, why does he have that? But so basically, his character grows up in the anime,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Okay. So, what you think about him, man? I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked him.
It's like it's so hard to articulate each one of them because like all of them did okay in my opinion. Nobody
Yeah.
did terribly.
Now, was there something that stuck up to you? You're like, okay, I didn't like that. Like, I didn't like what
Yeah,
they did here.
Yeah, the only thing is the CGI. Like the Gankai CGI, the sensei. Everything else is I think they did the best they could within 5 episodes. Like
Mhm.
I understand people were frustrated, like they fast track everything. They combine the arcs in other aspects. They combine the arcs that it's not told this as well as they did in the anime. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's like if you only have 5 episodes, like it's kind of hard. It's hard to pull it off in such a way that it's still good. But I think they did a good job for us normies who were not exposed to the anime. I think I'm considering going back to it, and since it's already finished and it's not super long like Dragon Ball or Naruto, so I
Okay.
it might be worth a finish.
Yeah, like I always hear like when people talk about shonen anime that's like completely finished, like people put Yu Yu at the top,
Yeah, yeah,
which is
and
crazy.
it's pretty unique. It has a unique position here because like back in high school, it's like my classmates were talking about, oh, in the Philippines it's called Ghost Fighter, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name of the show, Ghost Fighter, and
Mhm.
it has its own dub in Filipino, and they're saying it's the best one. It's better than Japanese. The
Oh,
dub,
really?
yeah, they're saying the dub in Filipino is really really good. Like they're saying it's even better than the Japanese one. So
Okay.
I don't know if I can get my hands on or get to watch the dub version, but they're saying that the Filipino dub of it is so good that they're saying it's even better than the Japanese version.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. What's what Smile says? Sub dudes, Yu Yu was okay. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was pretty good for me for a person who's never watched. Like I thought it was pretty good at best, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like we mentioned, something like some things felt like it was rushed and stuff like that. Some characters were played pretty well. CGI was okay here and there, right? Let's see. Psychotic Mongoose says, "Hail Project Eggroll in chat. Yo, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well." All right, so yeah, I think for the Genkai, I think if there was like another episode for you to actually like have her there and have more of her
yeah,
background. So when she died, you actually felt like the impact. Like
yeah, and
I,
and
I didn't care.
the training segment is like it went by super. It felt like it came by with just one day, even though it says several days, right?
Mhm.
It felt like it just one afternoon. Oh, he's hopeless. He's not gonna make it. Then later that day, he actually made it. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that they where so basically how Yusuke sort of like got the motivation was because he saw uh Kurabara succeeding. He was able to
Yeah,
chop that rock. Was that the same reason why he was able to hold his stance for like over a night?
that I'm pretty sure I didn't reach Genkai in the anime, so I can't say. But I it wouldn't surprise me if yes, if that's part of the reason why he took his training seriously or he became better after the training.
Yeah. Like the thing is that was there anything special about Yusuke? Is
Uh
there anything that makes him like special? Like, okay, there's this one part where I noticed where like he can read people pretty quickly, right? And like I
yeah.
remember when he was fighting against her for the first time, it's like, all right, go, try to hit me and stuff like that. And then like she does this like weird flip kick on him, and he's like, oh, he used the same move on me. I was like, oh, how was he able to that quickly read her moves and then reuse it on her? Like that's the only thing that I'm wondering. I was like, is Yusuke like gifted is he like where's his dad? Maybe his dad used to be like a spiritual detective.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
yeah,
he's sensitive, right? So like I'm wondering
yeah.
like is if he's like gifted in some kind of way where his dad or his lineage is like super important.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably. But this live adaptation kind of it was faithful to the anime because like the anime portrayed Yusuke also in a not so good light at the start. It's like, oh, this kid is hopeless. Why did we make him a spirit detective? Something like that. That's what the
Mhm.
anime did too. So I didn't reach the part yet where his past got fleshed out more, or if his dad was actually some yeah, as you said, maybe his dad was actually really good, really special. Then he inherited those skills. Maybe there's somewhere along there. Maybe there's something like that in the anime, which
Mhm.
it was far maybe in the middle of the series because I didn't reach that for sure. I haven't
Okay.
reached that part.
All right. So this one, older Toguro. So what do you think about this like CGI little guy? What do you think about him?
Yeah, it's all right, but I like the acting of the guy though. I like
I
his
do. Yeah,
acting.
I
Yeah,
agree.
his
I
acting is
actually
good.
like like a he's like a crazy guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
and his younger brother seemingly killed him right in the final segments. Only you find out he's still alive in the beach.
Yeah, there was a post credit. There's a
Yeah,
not mid post credit, but it was like a mid credit scene where his head's still alive, like
yeah,
a bird's like poking at it, and he's like, stop it."
yeah. So he's yeah, he'll probably appear later on in the anime. He probably appeared later on the anime and will appear later on, assuming this gets renewed.
Yeah, let's see. Older Toguro is a powerful demon in the spirit world, coming to blows with Yusuke and his crew during their early days as supernatural investigators. He leads the apparition gang and Team Toguro along with his younger brother. Okay, I think the person who played younger Toguro did a really good job.
Yeah,
I thought he was good. He once I saw this character, I'm like, wait, I think I know who this character is.
yeah.
Like even though I never watched the
Even
anime.
though even though you never watched it, he's like, oh, I think yeah, he's in the pictures I've seen in social media or people posting about him.
Yeah. And the what's it called again? The CGI for his buff form is
Yeah,
pretty good. It's like
yeah,
like of course like he goes to this like crazy like uber buff mode later on,
mhm,
but like this form where he goes to his like when you first see that's 30% where he fights that excuse me, that yokai, like the little like tiger looking thing, and he like blows him up. I thought this was pretty good. Overall, his glasses is good too. He never takes it off,
mhm.
which is nice. So, but yeah, overall, it's pretty good. Now, what do you think about the bad guy?
Uh, he's also pretty good. It's like I just feel like he's kind of underdeveloped. I feel like he was super rushed. His story arc was
Yeah,
super rushed. Like I was kind of hoping he has more of like a redemption arc, but because like they made that bet right. If I lose the bet, I'll kill myself. So that's what happened. So, but
yeah,
other
and
than that, yeah, he's pretty good. I kind of like him too. It's like I kind of want to know what's his backstory. Like, why does he want to merge the two worlds between yokai and the human world? It's like I would have wanted to know like what does he hate humans or was did something happen to him in the past? There's a tragedy in the past make him hate humans. That's why he wants to bring in the yokai to destroy all to
yeah,
enslave
like
humanity.
to be honest, I wish he didn't die.
Yeah.
Right? It's because
Yeah.
yeah, I felt like his yeah, like 100%. I felt like his character was definitely underdeveloped, and he felt like he was a I don't know. He does have good screen presence.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
whenever he's on screen, like he does have good screen presence, and you can tell that he takes charge whenever he's around. But the thing is, I felt like yeah, we didn't get too much of his motivations on why he wanted to merge the demon world and the human world,
Mhm.
right? Was that for folks in the chat, like who's watched or read Yu Yu Hakusho, like or Grae, if you know, like was it explained or was it just sort of like oh it was like a stupid motive? It felt like he wanted to do it because he wanted to do it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it felt like in the show. Yeah, I didn't make it to him either. I haven't seen him in the anime, so I can't say.
Okay. See, Buzzy Jones says, I remember hearing about Yu Yu Hakachu. Is that like a hentai version of that?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
Cavatenio says no eye candy for the female. Kuwabara, what was his name? Where is he?
Up.
Did I miss him already?
Yeah, he did.
There
There
it
we
is.
go.
Yeah. I think Kuwabara is actually not bad because he's half naked like most of his training. He's
Oh,
usually half
yeah, he
naked.
does. Yeah.
And the main character is not awful looking. Main character's not awful looking. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I wish there was more backstory for the
Yeah,
for this guy
it
though.
would have yeah, it would have made it a lot better.
Yeah, see, but overall I think it's okay.
Mhm.
I thought the bad guys were okay. Overall, like, did it make you want to invest in watching like the anime or reading it?
For me, kinda, yes. And I think it's the advantageous thing with the anime of this compared to One Piece. It's not a huge time investment compared to One Piece, right? It already ended in like 2 seasons, 3 seasons. And One Piece is like thousands of episodes. So that's also another thing that makes it easier for people who want to watch anime, in my opinion.
Oh, I see. Okay, now for me, did it make me want to watch or read?
It
A little bit, not a
a
lot.
little not it the effect of it, it's not as potent as One Piece, in my opinion.
Yes, I think One Piece was a very good like. Oh shit, I want more. I want more. Right,
Mhm.
but I would say like this doesn't like for me. I'm like, okay. I'll probably watch like an episode to see if I like it.
Mhm.
Right, versus like I watched like 30 episodes of One Piece already. Which is considered very little based off of like 1,000 episodes. Right. Let's see. Let's see. R. Gentum, usual lurker. I read the manga. Don't recall the reasoning being explained. Okay.
Okay. Missed
Okay.
opportunity. Or
Okay.
maybe
So the
they
backstory of the bad guy wasn't explained. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, so let's see. Who was the who? What's her name? Yusuke's mom.
It didn't say, but if you search Ayumi Ito, Yu Yu Hakusho, she's gonna
Yumi
appear.
Ito.
Yeah, Ayumi. Okay, I'll look for it too. So I'll send you what I found.
Is there a safe for work version of it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. Then don't send me it. Don't send me it. I want the non-safe for work version of it. Okay. So is it her? Hold on. Let me see.
Let me wait.
Is it
I'll
her?
send. Yep, that's her. And then I'll send you the Yu Yu Hakusho version. It's in the private chat. That's
Okay.
where that's where it says that she's the female. She's the Tifa VA for Final Fantasy VII. Japanese Tifa VA.
Oh, okay.
There,
Let's,
Tifa Lockhart.
let's see. In the in the Netflix adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke's mother's Atsuko is played by Yumi Ito, who's known around here as Tifa Lockhart's Japanese voice actor for Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, so I got to make sure I don't scroll down because we're on Twitter and there's a lot of
Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see a screenshot of her in the show. That's about it.
Okay. So are you sad there wasn't more shots of her?
Yeah, she was only in episode 2. Right? You don't see her anymore.
That's funny. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like the funny part, they put her side by side with Keiko. It's like it's clearly she's older, but yet she's still more attractive than her. That's how I see it.
You're right. It's like when Yusuke dies in the first episode, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I took a picture of it.
You see both of them right next to each other. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like for me, I'm like, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute for an older lady,
Yeah.
And the thing is that you don't know whether or not she's like 50 or like she's like 35.
Yeah,
right?
true.
Like the thing is that you don't know, right?
Yeah.
She's probably like 43 here or 40, 45 here. Yeah. She's good looking here. Unfortunate. Let's see. To be honest, with American television and movies today, anything may make me want to jump over to anime and manga. I had some manga growing up. To read Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you like for me, I've only gone to Yu-Gi-Oh when it was like on when it was on
Cartoon
like
Network.
WB Kids.
For me,
Like
it was
when
Cartoon Network. It's like after the Pegasus arc, I didn't give a crap anymore.
yeah, like so the part where I didn't give a crap anymore is when that fucking piece of shit snot nose, whatever his glasses bitch face, knocked the fucking cards, the fucking Exodia cards into the
Oh
ocean.
yeah, yeah, he threw it to the
Which is like the
ocean. Yeah,
first 2 episodes. I'm like, fuck this shit. This shit's stupid.
my OP card is gone.
Oh no, I knocked that shit into the ocean. Like, you piece of shit, man. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I think overall, I think the show is like, if I would have to give it a rating, I give it like a solid 7.
Yeah,
A solid 7 at best. Like I said, I wish there was more character development for some characters where, like, especially for Genkai. Like the old lady, I wish there was a little bit more. I wish there was a little bit more development with the bad guy. I think Sakio. And but other than that, what do you think about the CGI of the monsters, like and the costumes and stuff like that? What do you think about that?
I think they're okay. They kind of adapted everything they could from the anime, which I'm fine. It's like it's like I think this is the only live action of Yu Yu Hakusho, so it's I can see why they're trying to be faithful to the adaptation rather than trying to put their own twist in it, because it was such a long time ago. The anime was released such a long time ago, so I think it's okay to be as faithful to the anime as possible. It's
Mhm.
not like this is like the 15th live action, so not really. This is the first one, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think overall it's not bad. I it will be cool to see more of the characters and stuff like that. It makes me more interested into like seeing more backstory on Hiei, more backstory on all the side characters, and then get more motivation on specific characters and stuff like that. But hey, yeah, I think overall, does it make me want to watch it? I actually do. I actually do want to watch a couple episodes to see if I enjoy it.
I think you will. 'Cause it's just that something came up that I stopped, but I might go back again once I
Yeah,
finish once I finish watching all the Death Note films again.
yeah. It's a solid 7 is gracious. Here's the thing. I think it's a 7 at best, but I think overall, like, I'm not tied to the anime or manga, right? So I'm not
Yeah.
sure how good it is compared. So it's just like me, just like, yeah, it's okay,
Mhm.
right? It's okay. Like, is it? Now, here's the thing, though. Is it forgettable? A little bit.
Yeah. Because episode 3 to 5, it's literally just fighting most of the time. It's just fighting, right?
Yeah,
That's what
and
I
it's
remember.
basically what the first 2 episodes. Um, First episode, what's it called again? He punches the bad guy and like basically the person the person who's being bullied killed the little slug thing, and then next episode he goes training, right? And then the third episode, uh, basically, yeah, the second episode basically he fights against that red dude, right?
Mhm.
And third episode, episode, and fifth episode is basically you're on the island already. So
Yeah.
it was pretty fast.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, I would say a 7 at best. Um, it's I think
Eh,
the VFX are
uh,
okay. I wonder like how crazy does Yusuke and like his entire team like get? Like
yeah.
how much stronger do they get? Like how much more
Yeah.
powers do they get? Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah. It's for me, it's not super, super good. But for me, if it does well enough, I think it deserves a sequel where they can do better. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this being like it can go both ways. Like I can see it like people like it, like normies like it enough. It gets enough backing. It gets a season 2, and you get like 7 episodes, and then you
Mhm.
get like more money, more money for like
Mhm.
better CGI and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I can also see it just like, okay, a turd and a win. You know, it is what it is. It came out, it went and gone. Who cares? You know, like what's everyone is waiting for One Piece. So I think we'll see. If you want this show to continue, I would say like watch it. Right?
Yeah,
If you want the show to continue, watch it. And
yeah,
so far
if
it has decent reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, yeah.
Hmm.
If you already have a Netflix subscription and you're not sure what to watch, you might as well give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah, you can watch that and like Goblin Slayer afterwards.
Yeah, I've heard some things about it. It keeps popping up also in my subscriptions. Is it okay? Is it? I don't know. I haven't tried it.
But yeah. See. All right. So I think that's it. You have anything else to say for Yu Yu Hakusho?
No, it wasn't really that story heavy for us to say a lot of things
Yeah.
personally. So I think we covered everything already.
Yeah. And it's I would say it's very tropey. You know, you have
Mm.
like a rival and stuff
Yeah,
like
because
that.
like yeah, we have to consider when it was made. At that time, that was the hot stuff back then for anime.
Yeah. It didn't push the boundaries, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't
Mm-hmm.
push boundaries, and it's yeah, I believe this came out like early 90s, man. Let me see.
Yeah.
Uh when did Yu Yu Hakusho come out? See, Yu Yu Hakusho, 1993. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
See, original run was 1990 to 1994. The anime came out in 1993. Yeah, so it's yeah, so okay, yeah, it's relatively short. It's not that long, right? It's not that long, which is fine. But yeah, 5 episodes, man. I would say if they got like
Oh,
if they were able to get like 6 episodes, 6 or 7 episodes, I think it probably would have been better. Goblin Slayer Series 2 has been finished and is really good to watch. Okay.
okay, okay. I'll give it a go. If because like when I look at it, I thought it's like some sort of degenerate stuff.
The first episode it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay.
The first episode, you're like, oh, it's like a bunch of like goblins, like,
Okay, okay. So,
you know, like
yeah, I've been watching.
doing terrible things to women.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's like I'm also watching the 100 girlfriends who really really love you, but it's intentionally parody. It's not degenerate. It's just parody of like the tropes about women in anime. But
Mhm.
okay, I'll give it a go. I'll give Goblin Slayer a go.
All right, cool. And that is it for Yu Yu Hakusho review. Is there anything else that's coming out? Isn't next week? Okay, so next week, well, what do we got?
Rebel Moon. Yeah, Rebel Moon's next week for at Netflix. That I'm not sure. We might get our hands on with Aquaman.
Oh no! Oh man, is there reviews out for that yet or no?
I I think
Let me
I've seen
see.
Ryan cover some of it.
See, Aquaman. All right, let's see. Aquaman Lost Kingdom. Let's see, is that out yet? Okay, no reviews yet. How long is the movie? 2 hours and 4 minutes. So it's man, that's gonna suck. But it is what it is, man. We probably have for sure we'll be watching Rebel Moon though.
Yeah.
For sure we'll be watching Rebel Moon.
Yeah, for all I know, I'll be wrong. It's actually pretty decent in my opinion, but I'll try to be as objective as possible.
Yeah,
despite what we've seen already.
Aquaman. All right, it's cool. Let's see. I'm watching Xena and Hercules for I Can't Sleep at Night. Oh, okay. It's good. It's good. Xena and Hercules are good, man. Let's see. What's Smiles? I'm thinking about getting a 199 tattoo. I need someone help. Yeah, like where do you want the 199 tattoo? Right? That right. Where do you want it? What kind of style and stuff like that? And I'm pretty sure you can. Some people might have already gotten a 199 tattoo before. Like I'm not sure. Yo, I'm alone with a $5. The Goblin Slayer is amazing. However, it doesn't get as dark and gruesome as episode 1. Okay. Yeah, episode 1 was very was very hard to watch. It was very hard to watch.
Ah, okay.
But so
Yeah.
it gets better. Okay. Right on your dong. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. But yo, thank you so much, I'm Malone, for the $5. All right. All right, Grae. She's been out of the, what's it called again? She's been out of the limelight for quite some time. And now she's back. So earlier this week, Rachel Zegler's I guess she's on like an apology tour or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So what have you heard?
Yeah, I read an article that she actually loves the Disney material for the past 100 years, which is such a 180 compared to what she said before. And yeah,
It's crazy.
It's so 180 that even though she's doing this, like, people know that it was only done by force, or she went through a indoctrination camp. Because especially no, I was thinking about the actress of She-Hulk, where she also called out Bob Iger. But yeah, it was so bad what she did before, what came to light before, that no one, even if she's doing this, I don't think anyone's gonna believe her. Oh, okay, all good. She thinks Disney is good now. No, that doesn't happen overnight, man. Or that doesn't happen in a couple of months. You were just forced to say that so that you could keep your job.
Yeah, and she definitely had to 180 that shit. But it's I'm pretty sure Disney's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you? And then like immediately, like the Daily Wire came out with their own trailer, and you're like, oh shit. Right. All right. So let's go ahead and read this article right over here. It comes to us from Screen Geek. I've never been here before. Let's see. Rachel Zegler responds to Snow White backlash. Rachel Zegler has finally made a response to the backlash and she's received for her role for Disney's upcoming live-action Snow White movie. The upcoming live-action remake of Snow White from Disney has faced a fair amount of backlash since it was first announced. Now, star Rachel Zegler, who will play the titular character Snow White in the film, has given her response. Zegler has been in the center of backlash since she was cast in the role. Many fans felt like she was made controversial comments regarding the source material, while others thought she simply wasn't right for the part. Rachel Zegler sat down at Variety's Actors on Actors with Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey. Bailey herself faced backlash for her role in particular remake. As such, it's interesting to see her speak with Zegler on the matter. So let's go ahead and actually listen. So let's see how long this is.
The way you are just so graceful and respond and it's just the most beautiful thing to see. Because it's hard being women under the spotlight. People are so critical and just say anything that they would never say to your face.
No.
So yeah, how has that been for you, being able to navigate it?
You know, choosing thankfulness and gratefulness is choosing peace. And as much as you'd like to remind people verbally that being in the spotlight doesn't absolve you of your humanity, that you're allowed to have human moments.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily do what you want it to do, and it fuels them more.
Yes, exactly.
And so just as you said, it's like choosing to be present and know that they are probably just having a really hard day.
Yes.
And I am putting out a movie.
Amen. That's right.
And I feel so thankful for those moments because it started to make me feel like solid Teflon.
Yes.
That nothing can hurt anymore because they've said the worst that can be said. And you just kind of say, thank you so much for this. I have a lot of love in my life.
Yes.
And I'm very thankful.
Amen.
And
okay, I'm gonna stop right there. So do you think she's trying to get the pity points? It's like, people are so mean to me. I'm just trying to do a role. I'm just trying to, be the best that I can be. And, and people are so mean. Did you believe her one bit?
Nah, man. And the thing is, they paired her with the worst person possible. The person who also divided the Little Mermaid fan base. It's like, they're like putting it straight up in your face. Yeah, we don't give a shit. We're continue gonna rile up people, cause controversy. That's what I'm getting in this video. It's like they're licking each other's asses. That's all I'm saying. They're feeding each other's egos. That's all. There's variety clip is showcasing. And yeah, the reason why she's saying, "Oh, I actually love the Disney source material," it's because Bob Iger got angry with what you said. That's basically it. You have to retract your statement, or else we'll find someone else to get us to be Snow White.
Right there, basically gaslighting, you're right, and you're basically trying to put like, oh, don't completely forget what I said a couple months ago. Listen to what I'm saying now, is because you guys are mean, and I'm an actor, and we have feelings too. So stupid. Let's continue.
We get to do our work and have that speak for itself instead, which is exactly what you've done. And
you too. I love the saying. My godmom says it a lot. You throw stones, and I'll build a bridge out of them. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
I love
no,
that.
it's true though.
Yeah.
Because we're making things that make people connect with one another. And there are people out there who say things that make people want to not come together. That make people want to fight. And it's just not worth the time and energy.
Exactly.
I'm sad. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Basically, Zegler also added her thoughts on the first official still from the film. The image revealed that the movie CGI dwarves and elements that have been heavily criticized. It seems even she thought it was the wrong picture to release at the time. This is an iconic thing that people really care about. I don't want to mess this up for anybody, including myself, the writers, and Mark Webb, and our entire producing team. It's a bit different story-wise. We were able to do Whistle While You Work, which made me really happy and excited. And I was really nervous and more about the technical element. The first look image went out, and there's a lot of CGI in the film. Most of the day was spent singing to nothing. I'm sure you also know how that can be. There was a lot of puppetry and CGI in post. It was really intense. There's also a lot of bloopers of tossing a broom and letting it fall to the ground, because that's apparently how you toss things off to CGI characters. But it's so much fun. So, her apology, it's not really an apology, actually, huh? It's just her trying to feel sad and have you pity them and stuff like that. And I believe this was also posted on X right over here. So, August 2023. I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. And then this month, she says, the cartoon is so beloved. It's like a monumental moment in film history. All these amazing things that happened for that film made Disney what it is. I'm definitely sure that she was like, you have to say this right now, or this movie is going to bomb and it's all your fault. And you're going to get blacklisted in Hollywood and you're never going to work here ever again. Now, even though both statements, especially the one in 2023, is true for December, do you think that people will forget what she said right up here? And of course, that's a rhetorical question.
Yeah, no, people are not going to forget. If it was like a short one phrase, one time outburst, I can say yes, maybe most people will forget. But there are just so much receipts, man. There's just so many receipts for people to simply forget. And the reason why the December quote, I'm pretty sure this is not a video anywhere. It's just an article. The reason why it's not on video format, it's because 100% it'll be all over YouTube. They'll put it side by side, what she said in this December and what she said in August, and people are not gonna believe it. That's why it's not in video form. That's why it's just in an article. So no, I don't think it's gonna work after how it's been going on for how long, and how much people covered it and how much people will remember it. And it's like even up to now, right? Even before this new her seemingly redemption came to light, you will always see a thumbnail or two of Rachel Zegler doing the weird thing, or another picture of her memeing Snow White. You will see a thumbnail about it all the time.
Yeah. Oh man. She basically did this to herself, right?
Yeah.
Like the thing is that there wasn't like we mentioned before, there wasn't a lot of backlash for Halle Bailey, right? She mentioned like one or two things, but like she's not
Yeah.
memed to hell and back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There isn't a quotable moment that like, you know, Ryan Kinnell or like, you know, Josiah Rises would do,
Yeah.
you know, or like the, you know, like Yellow Flash would do like in their videos,
Yeah.
memeing the shit out of Rachel Zegler. But Halle Bailey doesn't have any. It's because she knew that, like, look, I just want to play this part. I did get backlash. It is what it is. I'm just gonna play it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think the only reason that people don't like her is because of what she said. If she, like I said before, if she kept her mouth shut, I don't think any other people are just like, oh, it is what it is. You know, we got Disney came out with a crappy remake that no one really fucking cares about. But when you have her basically besmirching the good name that is Disney, you know, like it makes everything a lot worse for you, especially as an actor, and you're considered like a public figure, right? People can meme the shit out of you, but man, this movie's not coming out until 2025. That's a long time later.
Yeah.
I wonder now. Here's the thing: do you think they're actually like scrapping the entire thing and just like going with CGI, going with the original story?
A lot is gonna happen in Disney in 2024. That's the thing. It's like it also depends on the power play going on right now. It's like because like especially with Elon, it's like calling them out publicly. That's gonna affect a lot of opinion about Disney. So there's a chance they might go CGI route, or there's also a chance you might get recasted entirely, and they'll delay the movie even further. I mean, it's not out of the question in my opinion, especially given now it's like Elon saying, "Oh, Disney. If you ask AI, what's the most woke company in the world, AI will say Disney." So it's like, so definitely the opposing party like Nelson Peltz and Ike Perlmutter and whoever else they're bringing in to oppose Bob Iger. The value proposition is definitely going to be, this is Disney before. We are Disney. We entertain families. We are not woke. We don't divide families. We don't preach people their identity politics. So, and given Rachel Zegler is the epitome of that, because like she's not white. She's not skin white as snow. So why would they continue to put her on? And considering her bad PR already, and what she's doing now, it's not going to do anything. It's just a band-aid solution. They'll easily get torn off. I can see it from her being replaced or the show being overhauled to scrapping the show entirely, the plan entirely. Yeah,
I hope so. I hope that happens.
Yeah,
and that will lose Disney millions and millions of more money, more of their money. But yeah, let's go and read some comments to see. Let's see. Yeah, so unlikable. Yeah, definitely. Puke inducing. Absolutely. See, Anonymous says people didn't have a problem with Halle Bailey as a person. Zegler, on the other hand, came off like a total immature clown with her comments. Absolutely. And and we talked about it before with what's it called again? I think Iman Vellani, the girl who plays Miss Marvel, right? Kamala Khan, like she never said anything bad, right? And the thing is that like we thought, like, and Grae said like we thought that she would be the most insufferable person in the whole entire movie. No, and she wasn't. And the fact that like she was that like mature and grown up about it and didn't bring, oh, the reason why you don't like me because you guys are bigots. You know, the reason why the movie fails because you guys are racist or whatever. Like none of that was actually ever mentioned. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people, even though they didn't like the movie, they like her for being mature about it, which is really nice. Yeah, weird. Yep. Very weird. Marcus Pitt says, I've heard some rumors getting about on the web about Ratchet Zegler being replaced in the movie altogether. Did you hear about that, Grae? Do you think that's going to be true, though?
It's not for me. It's not out of the question, especially yeah, like I said, there's opposing parties already trying to overthrow the current Disney leadership, so it's not out of the question in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. So, now you wouldn't be surprised if it does, huh? If it's like, okay, they're completely recasting Rachel Zegler, no one fucking cares anymore. But
yeah.
man, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right.
Did Hunger Games make money? Even in the latest.
Let me see.
I think it did quite decently in the succeeding weeks. So I'm not sure if it actually broke even or if it made money.
The Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes, right? Okay, so for the numbers, it says box office. It worldwide box office $286 million, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah, because like when I see YouTube other YouTubers talking about the financial performance in the box office, I can see it on the top quite often. So I think it did. This may be her best one in terms of profitability, but did it make money? That's the question. Did it reach? Was it profitable at the very least?
No, let's see. Does it have full financials worldwide?
How much did it cost to make?
Let me see. Production budget, right? Let me check. Let's see. Production budget looks like it's 100 million.
Yeah. So,
yeah, 100 million.
Do you think it's? I would think it's close to break even, at worst, or is that a safe assumption or not really?
Is it still in the theaters? Right, I think it is. Right, I think it's still in the theaters for a little bit. Yeah, I would say it'll probably like at most break even. Right, so if it's $100 million and it made like almost $300 million, I'll say after all the dust has settled, maybe made back its money.
Yeah, that's probably her best in terms of profitability, which is not really good.
Yeah. So so it made about the same domestically as it did internationally, which is okay, I guess. Right? Yeah. How much did the Marvels made? Right?
Bare a little higher than 200. This actually made more money for sure.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Man, imagine you told me 10 years ago a Marvel movie can't even beat Hunger Games. You'd be like, what the F is happening, man? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's check the Marvels really quick. Marvels. Oh my God, that's awful. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my God, holy shit. It didn't even make $90 million domestically.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And it's already out of theaters.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit. Oh man, it didn't even make back its budget, dude. Oh my God. Oh shit, you love to see it. You love to see it, man. Not even 200. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I think it already breached it if they're like they're showing it digitally or they're selling CDs of it, Blu-ray discs of it. But yeah, it's not gonna help much.
And oh my God, this is awful, man. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Let's see. Edwin says, if they can, the live action Snow White, they'll blame you guys for causing crew members to lose jobs. But it was Zegler who opened her mouth and started it all. Well, definitely is her fault, and you got to blame a little bit on
Peter
Dinklage as well. Marcus Pitt says that even if it breaks even, it's still a failure. Profits needs to be made. Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine if
Yep.
you're like, Grae, how much money did you make? Oh, we broke even. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all.
Yeah. You had a budget of 200 million. Oh, we just got our money back after 3 years.
Yeah. Oh shit, man, that's awful. Right? Yeah, they stopped reporting the Marvel's account. Oh man. That's hilarious, man. Now, how much did Godzilla -1 make?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
yeah,
the
go ahead.
movie I'm waiting so that I already have a list chat about of my top best movies and my top worst movies of 2023. But I really want to factor in Godzilla -1 before I start making
Yeah.
a video for that.
Yeah, Mark Ybarra says, don't forget the theaters take portions of that money too. Exactly, man. You're not going to get Disney and Marvel are not going to get anything back. Okay, so Godzilla -1 so far and made $53 million. But how much did it take to make? 15 million. And we already talked about it last week that the what's it called? The director basically said, it didn't even make that much. It didn't make that much. It didn't cost him that much to make. So I'm assuming it's about like $13 million, but it made $53 million, and it's going to be staying in the theaters for a little bit longer. It's already made back 3 times its production budget. Man, and I really want to watch this movie, dude. Like I haven't had the time to go watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, you were sick, right? you haven't been streaming.
I was sick, and like I'm officially taking next week off until the New Year's. So like I do have time to go watch it. But the thing is that like my wife wants to watch it too, and who's gonna watch it? Right? Just bring him to the theaters with terrible parents. Just bring him in. Who cares?
I have to wait for the film festival to end here in the Philippines.
Yeah, that movie is going to make it's going to make money with toys too. Man, I want a Godzilla like a 1/8 scale, 1/16 scale Godzilla. Like it'll be super cool just to have one. But yeah, man. Yeah, this sucks, dude. This sucks for Marvel, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious to see. But what's it called again? Grae, are you gonna watch the Magical Negroes?
For memes, is it a movie or is it a TV series?
It's a movie.
Okay, if it's a movie, it's probably more tolerable rather than having to cut it to multiple episodes. At least it's just like 2-hour endurance. Maybe. But what is it coming out?
All right, I think it's in March or something. Let me see. Magical.
Well, yeah, we don't have anything, so that's probably good content. We don't have anything, so we probably won't.
It says that the movie is coming out. Oh, January. It's coming out next month.
January already. Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe this movie is a thing. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it's a meme.
Yeah, when I watch the clips, is this really a movie? And the same thing with the Barack Obama things. It's like, wow, it's so brazen now. They're getting more and more brazen.
The thing on Netflix where it's like, oh, you cannot trust white people. I'm like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I can't believe Obama allowed that to be signed off into the show.
Yeah, man. But I do want to talk about this really quick though, since this was still on the topic of Disney, and I love the fact that Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk is still going in on it. So I saw this earlier today. It says Disney is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. So this is from what's it called again? Doge Designer, and I believe it was retweeted by Nerdrotic. So let's go and see what he has to say.
Virus. Then the woke mind virus will. If we're going to fight the woke mind virus, then the woke mind virus will fight back. And unfortunately, Disney is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. In fact, if you ask an AI what is the most woke company on earth, it's Disney.
Really? That's hilarious.
But and you have to say, what would I mean, I think they should be asking themselves, what would Walt Disney think of Disney today? I think he's turning in his grave. I think he's not happy.
Sure.
You know, if the namesake of the company is not happy, that's probably a bad sign, you know? Because Walt Disney, what did he care about? He cared about bringing joy to people's lives. He making wonderful things that children and families could enjoy. He created some of the coolest, art in the world, and stuff that even 100 years after it's created, we still remember it, and there's still amazing things. But you have to say how great was Walt Disney. It was amazing. But now Disney, at least for now, is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. I think that will, change over time.
I hope so. Yeah, right.
Now, when did he say this?
We're going to fight the woke mind
Hold on,
virus.
let me pause this. When did he say this?
I imagine very, very recently.
Oh yeah, that was today. Hold on, I want to see Disney stocks really quick. I want to see it again. Okay, so yeah, it still does not look good for them right now, right? So it went up, so it was down to like 90, 93, went back almost to 94, and it went back down to 93. It's still in 93, like low 93s, and it went back up. But yeah, this is it's funny that like you have a man who says Disney is woke and it's garbage, and just by him saying that, like, a company stock tanks. Like, what do you think? What do you think about the power that Elon Musk has?
Yeah, I notice since I follow Elon more now that we have the podcast, it's like when he focuses on one thing, he likes to double down on it a lot until he achieves his objective. So right now, unfortunately for Bob, he's in the crosshairs. Yeah, it's kind of like how he acquired Twitter, right? It took him several months of him talking about it. It's like talking about free speech, that, oh, would you guys like it if I acquired Twitter? That went on for like so long last year. It's like until he finally actually did it. I get the same vibe when he's calling out Disney this consistently. He's like, he's probably not gonna stop until Nelson or someone else maybe succeeds in overthrowing him in his powers and his board cronies. So yeah. So if that happens, then Disney can finally begin to heal, because like the first thing probably the new leadership's gonna do is clean house. Like, okay, all the woke people get out of this company. You don't belong here anymore. That's what the impression I'm getting. Then yeah, it's so risky to put money to get Disney stock right now, even for like a short position, right? Yeah, if short position is you want the stock to go down, so even then it's kind of risky given there's so much power struggle going on right now. Like Nelson Peltz getting more shares, and rumor is Bob is like liquidating his shares according to WDW Pro, which says a lot. Like if you're a CEO and you're liquidating your shares, it's like it shows that you're incredibly selfish. You're just in it for the cash. You're just trying to siphon off money from the company. But yeah, I really hope that this pushback against Disney succeeds, so that they can finally begin the healing process, and maybe all the dead franchises can come back, like Pixar, like Star Wars. And yeah, 2024 is gonna be interesting. We're gonna be talking about Disney a lot more, especially with this power struggle going on.
And like definitely, what's it called again? With what's it called? The whole like election season and stuff like that. 2024 is gonna get fucking crazy, right? Whether or not it's gonna be like good with like video games, more Disney stuff, election season, and like a whole bunch of other stuff that's happening. Like it could be pretty damn crazy for next year. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. All right, let's see. Let's go and read a little bit of comments. Let's see. Peekaboo says China's Hi Mom is even bigger box office success than Godzilla. What?
Interesting.
China's Hi Mom?
I'm assuming it's a Chinese movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I should because I'm Chinese, right?
Me too.
See, Vex Fear says, I love that YouTube doesn't autocomplete when you type the name. Well, usually they don't want you to. They don't want they're like, oh, we can't have that. You see, are they all from
Negros.
Negros, Oriental, or Occidental?
Occidental. Is referring to the show, to the magical. Yeah, there's this incident several years ago or decades ago. There's this restaurant stall you guys had that's Filipino themed. It's called Flavors of Negros. Then the average person didn't know. People thought it was Negros. Like this name is so racist. That's actually really funny. This name is but it's actually pertaining to food that's from Negros, Oriental, and Occidental. Just a funny story.
You see, the narrative has changed from orange man bad to all white men bad. I agree. It's basically it's just they're finding out that the word racist doesn't mean anything anymore. I think they use it so much like it lost all meaning. So now they're basically trying to use another word. Like what can we use, right? What other words can we use to call these people who are against us? Whether it's just like you don't like woke stuff. And the thing is that like you can say that like you don't like woke stuff, but all of a sudden like they're part of you're a Trump supporter if you don't like woke stuff. I'm like, what? No, that's just stupid thinking, man. And a lot of folks who are part of the woke mind virus thinks alike. I think all of them think that if you don't agree with everything they say, then you are a Nazi.
Yeah, so that's also the reason why I stopped talking to one of the commentators in our Fallout video. I don't know what he's getting at. It's like, dude, we're on the same side. We don't want Fallout to be woke. But I kept telling him, I don't think the games are woke, even though you do. But at the end of the day, we both don't want the show to be woke. But he kept bringing useless points. It's like I was getting the impression, okay, this guy is just bringing up stuff just because I don't agree that the Fallout games are not woke. So you have to 100% agree with them. It can't be 90%. It can't be 70%. It has to be 100. That's the thing.
Yep.
But at the end, we both want the same thing. We both we want Fallout TV show to be good. We don't want it to be driven by a woke agenda. That's all we wanted to say in that video segment.
Yep. It's you have like you said, Grae, you have to be 100% on their side. If you're not, then you're a piece of shit. And basically that is what it is, like even though you've been fighting for them, you've been on their side the entire time, you've been like, hey, I've been an ally. Oh no, he's an ally. Like even though you've been an ally for like the longest time and you've donated stuff to like Black Lives Matters or whatever, it's like you can do whatever you want with your money. But the thing is, if you're not 100% on their side, then you're a bigot, sexist, misogynist, whatever word they're thinking of using that day. But man, it's pretty crazy. Hey, Grae, I finally know your nationality when you mentioned the Philippines.
Yeah, I don't really mention it a lot, but whenever I do, it's very minimal. And it's because I don't consider myself to be catering to the Filipino crowd, at least the mass market. Like especially my main channel, the Gray Blade channel. I actually got the same comment this morning. It's like the person was talking about the video game I covered then. I think you are Filipino. It's like, so people still see it, even though I don't really say it, even though I'm speaking in English. So yeah, the reason why is that I feel that my content and my branding, it's not really geared towards Filipinos. That's why I don't really bring it up a lot. But when I do, it's probably something to do with culturally related to the Philippines. That's why.
Ah, man, try it's a little bit. Like, you got to be like, well, are you Pinoy pride or not?
Yeah. Yeah, the Philippines is kind of guilty of that, actually. It's like whenever they see something Filipino that's in the global, it's in the global coverage. They feel excessively prideful about it, which I don't personally like.
Yeah. Let's see. Heck, woke mind virus is the zombie virus. Yep, they're all fucking NPCs, man. All of them. They're all just NPCs. Let's see. Mayor Wu is labeled as racist by right wingers. All right, we're gonna talk about that since you brought it up. We'll talk about it after reading a couple more comments. See, Dan says, fourth law of social justice: they will always turn on you. Yep, they will. They always will. Right? Empty-headed says that it's just like with JK. She disagrees with one thing, and they all want her to Minecraft herself. Yeah. Right. Even talking about that, I remember when I was in a meeting at my job, and we're talking about Game of the Year and stuff like that. And I mentioned, I think Baldur's Gate's gonna win Game of the Year. And then another friend of mine who's a big Harry Potter fan, he says he really wants Hogwarts Legacy to win. And then you got two producers in there. I was like, well, I'm not gonna talk about that. It's because that's turf territory. I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything, man? Who gives a shit? It's just a fucking video game. Like, who cares? But we are gonna be talking about the Boston mayor. Grae, have you been up to date with what's going on with the Boston mayor? I'm pretty sure you're like, who?
The only thing I've seen in tweets is that there's this leak show that says that she went out of her way to say no whites allowed, but I don't know the validity of that claim or if it's proven. So I'm not really deep into that story. So yeah, I don't have the full context in summary.
All right, so this is according to the New York Post, and it's talking about my people, the yellow people. So it's from the New York Post. Boston mayor under fire for no whites Christmas party for city's electeds of color. So what'd you think about this, man? No whites allowed. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so like she's trying to say, tell me you're racist by not being racist. I forgot the line, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Tell me you're racist.
Yeah. What the heck is an electeds of color? That's my question. What's an electeds of color?
So I'm assuming if you got elected as maybe a party, a person of power or a person in politics, you're considered elected of colors. So the thing is, it's sort of like, imagine if you made a book club at your school, and then you're like, everyone is welcome as long as you're a person of color. So if you're an elected of color, that means that you've been elected because so basically you're basically saying that you don't want any white people in there.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
Yeah, electeds of color. White is a color, man. White is a color.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and read this. Let's see. So Boston Mayor Michelle Wu is not dreaming of a white Christmas party, that is. An invite concerning the Boston mayor's holiday party, specifically for electeds of color, was mistakenly sent by an aide to all members. Oh my God, this person is fired. This aide that's because I'm pretty sure they were supposed to not CC everyone.
Yeah.
Oh man, see, here's the thing. If you want to be racist as fuck, at least do it correctly, right? Like, what the hell? Guy's like, oh shit, I CC everyone. Oh no, I'm pretty sure this person is fired already.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, that aide, Denise Dos Santos, that means two Santos, not just one, who serves as the mayor's director of city council's relations, blasted up the follow-up email flagging the embarrassing error. I wanted to apologize for my previous email regarding a holiday party for tomorrow. The white counselors were not supposed to receive an invite. Oh my God, you're digging yourself into a deeper grave. I'm sorry, white people. You guys weren't supposed to get this email. I'm sorry. Redacted. Oh my god, what do you think about this, man?
Yeah, yeah. It's just it's like real life is getting apart from the Magic Negroes movie. It's like it's becoming more brazen now in real life too. Oh, sorry, the people we are racist to. We're not supposed to get this racist email. That's basically what they're saying. So, could you imagine what kind of storm it will be if it was like, oh, sorry, black counselors, you were not supposed to receive this. This is a white only party.
Yeah.
Imagine what's gonna be their reaction. It's like CNN, Bloomberg is probably gonna cover it too.
Yeah. Let's see. The white counselors were not supposed to receive an invite. Quote, I did send that to everyone by accident, and I apologize if the email may have offended or came across as so. Sorry for any confusion this may have caused. And on the bottom says, also, still no whites allowed. It would be funny if it still said that for the follow-up email. Let's see. Boston's city council is comprised of 6 minority and 7 white members. The revelation of the secret no whites holiday party drew some backlash and sent social media aflutter. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu was reportedly asked to host a party for the Electeds of Colors crew. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, yeah, basically everyone else. Basically, right? See, City Councilor Frank Baker, a white Democrat, bashed the move as unfortunate and divisive, but stressed it didn't affect him personally. I don't really get offended too easily. To offend me, you're going to have to do much more than not invite me to a party. I find it unfortunate that with the temperature the way it is, that we would further that division. Oh man, see, honorable members, on behalf of the Mayor Michelle Wu, I cordially invite you to the Guests of Elected of Colors holiday party on Wednesday, the 13th, at Parkman House, Beacon Street. Please let me know if you can attend and if you have any dietary restrictions. Man, she's fired. She is so fired. But here's the thing, though, she's black. Right, Dos Santos could be Afro-Cuban. I'm not sure, but based off this picture, she looks black. If you fire her, it will be considered a hate crime. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she might. I mean, if she's working for someone like that, she can easily just do the same thing and weaponize it against her.
Yeah, how dare you fire me? Did you know that I was just getting
racist.
back on my feet? Yeah.
Yeah, you fired me because I'm black.
Let's see. Others fended off criticism of the shindig. Councilor Brian Worrell, a black Democrat who seemingly poised to become the vice president of the council next term, argued there wasn't anything out of the ordinary about the party. It's because you were invited. If you weren't invited, then yeah, people would be pretty pissed off, right? Let's see. We make space for all kinds of specific groups in the city and city government, Worrell told the Boston Herald. This is no different than, and the elected officials of colors has been around for more than a decade. Conservative social media was less than enthused by the news of racially segregated holiday party. Mayor Wu is not dreaming of a white Christmas, and she will not be serving white wine tonight or white meat chicken. No pale faces invited to Parkman House powwow. New England radio host Howie Carr joked on X. So in Boston, you can't attend the mayor's holiday party if you're white. How much longer are Americans going to tolerate this left-wing racist crap? Conservative ex-user Rod Dreher wrote. Oh, man. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure she, like a lot of people who are, and this is me assuming, a lot of these people who are espousing, person of color, BIPOC only, elected of colors only, no white people. A lot of these people, especially the females, are actually married to white people. A lot of them are.
Yeah, you mentioned it before. Yeah.
Right? AOC is one of them.
AOC, yeah.
Right? She's like, AOC. How dare you, you white privilege, blah, 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 blah. Same thing with Constance Wu, right? We gotta make sure that we're not being racist towards Asian people. Stop Asian hate. And then she turns to her husband immediately and says, "You piece of shit," right? Ladies and gentlemen, and those who are confused, right in time for a holiday season, introducing a ebonic term. Don't make fun. It's cultural. Electeds of color. Radio host Bo Snerdley said, yeah. Earlier this year, Wu became engulfed in controversies so-called enemies list. The Post contacted Wu's office for comments. She became the first female of color and Asian American elected to serve as the mayor of the hub back in 2021. Man, this is freaking hilarious. And yeah, it is what it is. Yellow is white adjacent, if she doesn't know that already. But Grae, what do you think about this coming from a person who is outside of the US? What do you think about this this hilarious mishap by her aide?
Yeah, it shows her true colors. Figuratively. Figuratively. Yeah, it's like I like, even if she does feel these kinds of things deep inside her, it's like, assuming that's me, it's like, if I really have this, I hate white people. It's like, I wouldn't go as far as to put it in my job, most especially in politics. I wouldn't put it in a political ad. Okay, you gotta ban all these white guys from coming into my party. It's like, that is so weird, man. That is weird in another level. It's like, it's even fine if you do something like that in your party, in your house, or something like that. It's fine. It's like, only people I know or something like that. But to put it in a political public party that celebrates a particular public event, that's crazy, man. It's insane. It's how brazen she can be. Like,
Yeah.
and even if she sent it to, like, oh, don't send it to the white people, that email's still gonna leak one way or another. It's like, someone's gonna say, "What? This is so fucked up, man. I gotta leak this somewhere." That's how I would perceive it. Someone's gonna leak that crazy email, one way or another.
Yep. Oh man, yeah, it's pretty crazy. When I first heard that story, I'm like, no way, this is real. I'm like, well, here's the thing though. A lot of folks, like what Elon Musk says, it's all a facade. It's for fucking show only, right? And the thing is that it's one of those things where people are like, oh, you're trying to be so against racism, you're anti-racist, which is basically makes you a racist. And the thing is that like you ask a lot of people who are especially people who are millennials, like our age, right? You ask them, it's like, can you be racist to white people? Majority of these people who aren't following politics, who are just basic normies, they'll say yes. But a lot of people who are going to school right now, if you ask them, can you be racist to white people, and be like, no, you can't, is because they're the one who's been racist for the longest time. So it's okay to be racist to them. It's like, no, racism is racism. It doesn't matter what color skin you are, right? And that's the reason why I feel like this lady who's basically in a position of power, right? It's like, we disavow her. we disavow people like her, right? She's a fucking a shame, right? And the fact that she bring dishonor to the family. But yeah, we're gonna see more of this, and mostly she's not gonna talk about it. It's holiday season. It's gonna get swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
But she's basically saying, I'm being racist to white people, so it's okay. It's okay what I did, even though it's a terrible thing that what I did, and I'm sorry that this got leaked out. She's not sorry for what she did. She's sorry it got leaked out.
Yeah.
And mostly her aide will probably get let go.
If that was like, if the email said, don't send this to black people, she will be forced to resign.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She will be forced to resign if don't send this to black people.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm along with the $5 says, remember racism ends when the credit score is above 700. So them marrying white people is no surprise. Yep. Right. A lot of these especially Asians, like they love marrying white guys. Like I have no issues with you marrying white guys and stuff like that. But like the thing is that you're saying white supremacy, and at the same time you marry a white guy. It's just like the hypocrisy of that. It's just hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments. Yeah, colored elected officials. Yeah, her words, not mine. Yeah. Let's see. Marcus Pitt says she sent out an email to all staff and then sent out a correction email and to say that white staff saying that they are not invited. See, here's the thing. The follow-up email made it worse. Right? It's like, oh, I'm sorry if you got offended. What the hell? Oh, man. White Christmas refer at countries with winter. Yep. Yeah, but to Americans, intelligentsia, white is white. True. Let's see. Calvitania says, does she only consume brown jasmine rice? Probably.
Yeah.
Edwin says, Michelle Wu comes from a wealthy family. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
For sure.
Let's see. Aren't Asians white adjacent? That's what I was told. So why is she going to this? Because she's the one who's hosting it. Right. So she's hosting it. So that's pretty funny. See, white people are the only ones polled who have racial preference outside of their group. Yeah. It's pretty wacky, which is coming with 2023. Like it's hilarious that this email got leaked out by accident. Seriously, swap the white with black. The response would have been nuclear.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. Empty-headed says in 1964 people fought to end segregation. 2023 people fighting to bring segregation back. Yeah, they actually want segregation. A lot of these people really, really love segregation. I don't know why, but we're reverting, man. We're regressing.
Yeah.
Sadly, Christmas won't be bringing people together. Well, at least not for this party. Not for this party.
Yeah, true.
Oh man, social credit system is debunked already. Yep. Basically, well, here's the thing. A lot of people like her who they're basically saying that they want to, help everyone, help the people who are oppressed and stuff like that. But at the same time, they're actually doing extremely evil things like this.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. All right. So, Grae, did you finish watching Blood and Honey?
Oh, right. I actually should. Not yet. Something came up with the show, with the movie?
It's sort of adjacent. So do you know why Winnie the Pooh was able to be a part of what's it called again? Like they're able to use the actual name Winnie the Pooh.
License. Yeah.
Because the license is on public domain now.
Yeah.
Next year, Mickey Mouse original will be in public domain.
Oh, okay. That's actually nice. That's
which
nice.
is freaking crazy. Now, wasn't there was a new game that's coming out and looks very like Disney, OG Disney, like Steamboat Willie. It's like a first-person shooter.
Yes. I'm actually waiting for that. Looks fun to play.
Yeah,
looks like a fun stream game too.
So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I think that game is so similar to Disney, but they're not releasing it until next year when the game goes to public domain. Now, this comes to us from the Animation Magazine.net. Let's see. Oh boy. Mickey Mouse enters public domain after 95 years. On January 1st, one of the world's most famous cartoon characters will at long last enter the public domain, at least his earliest incarnation, which is Steamboat Willie. Mickey Mouse's appearance in 28 animated short Steamboat Willie, directed by Walt Disney and Oobs Iwerks. I'm not sure how to say that last name. Is cutting ties to the Walt Disney Company's copyright in the U.S. and sailing into uncharted waters of public use. How do you feel about this, man? We're gonna have Mickey Mouse, blood and cheese. How do you feel about this?
10 years ago, I would have said, "Oh no, there's gonna be a lot of disaster Mickey Mouse show." Now, there's gonna be a lot of really good Mickey Mouse shows. There's gonna be a Mickey Mouse show that's not woke.
Oh man, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I mentioned, Blood and Honey cost them like $40,000 to make. Right,
Yeah.
so this Mickey Mouse blood and cheese is gonna be like 50,000. Everyone's gonna watch it, man. Holy shit! Imagine, look, picture this. Maybe next year you'll get an announcement for what happens when you cross a mouse with a bear. Imagine if they fought, and then basically is Mickey Mouse and versus Winnie the Pooh. You're gonna have a movie like that, okay? And you're gonna have a movie of Mickey Mouse trying to kill Winnie the Pooh, and then Winnie the Pooh trying to kill Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. I will watch that movie. I'll watch the shit out of that movie. Oh man, I'm actually really excited now. I'm actually really, really excited. Are you gonna be? Would you watch that movie? It was like a Mickey Mouse versus Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. I mean, I stomach through Cocaine Bear, so I can stomach something similar.
All right, let's see. Mickey and Disney has deferred this day for many years thanks to expansions on copyright holding periods approved by the U.S. Congress several times, up to 95 years. These amendments to law have been referred to as Mickey Mouse Protection Act. Although many other rights holders were active in campaigning for the additional 20 years of protection of their properties. In a statement to the Associated Press from Disney, the company noted, ever since Mickey Mouse's first appearance in 1928 short film Steamboat Willie, people have associated the character with Disney's stories, experiences, and authentic products that will not change when the copyright in the Steamboat Willie film expires. The entertainment giant built the shoulders off of one whistling animated rodent added. More modern versions of Mickey will remain unaffected by the expiration of Steamboat Willie's copyright. And Mickey will continue to play a leading role as a global ambassador for the Walt Disney Company in our storytelling, theme park attractions, and merchandise. We will, of course, continue to protect our rights in the more modern versions of Mickey Mouse and other works that remains subject to copyright. So, did you ever watch Steamboat Willie?
I don't think so, but I probably saw some clips here and there. The really old school Mickey Mouse back in the day.
It's very, very weird. Very weird. Now, someone asked in the chat, what will it be called? Originally, Mickey Mouse's name was Mortimer Mouse. I believe.
I think I heard that before.
Yeah. His original name was Mortimer, but I believe it was Walt's wife. I forgot who it was. That ended up that doesn't sound that great. So they ended up changing it to Mickey. And I think Mortimer Mouse eventually became its own character later on. So.
I see. Okay.
This is going to be pretty freaking crazy, man. This is going to be pretty damn crazy, right? Having the fact that people can draw and market and sell the OG 1928 Mickey Mouse drawings and make their own movies, that'll be really fucking crazy. Let's see. Also entering the public domain in the new year will be Double A's I think Milne's Tigger. Is it AA Milne's? So Tigger's going to be in it. Oh shit. Oh, that's the reason why Blood and Honey Part 2 will have Tigger.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Another frequent star of the Disney productions who joins his pal Winnie the Pooh if there's blood and honey style project in the works for the Bouncy Tiger toy. Let us know. Tigger first appeared in the book of House at Pooh Corner. Learn more about the public use works in Duke Law's blog's annual public domain day post. Check back January 1st for the 2024 crop. Damn. So, it'll be so fucking cool if you get like a, Freddy versus Jason style type of movie with Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, yeah.
I will watch the shit out of that movie. Man, how'd you feel, man? This beloved character, whenever they do the Walt Disney animation, you have him whistling. It's still gonna be it's still gonna be there, but now that this public domain, how do you feel about this?
Yeah. Actually, I'm excited too. It's like it's like on one side of the argument, it's like Disney hasn't really used Mickey Mouse for anything for the longest time, but if you can also greatly argue that that's a good thing, given Disney today, they'll probably destroy Mickey's character through one way or another. So now that it's in public domain, there'll actually be creatives who will actually. There's a good chance they'll do right by Mickey Mouse, but I can imagine there's also a good portion that won't. They'll probably do crappy Mickey Mouse shows or whatever they plan to do with Mickey Mouse. But overall, it's a win for people who can make a good product overall based on the Mickey Mouse brand and license.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. I want to see a super rated R version, like it'll be called like, Mickey versus Winnie, Mouse versus bear or whatever, cheese versus honey or something, and then there's gonna be like the one where like Mickey Mouse in space or something like that, like versus cyborg bear or something. Oh shit, man, it's gonna be so crazy. I'm actually looking forward to it as well. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. Let's see. I admired Elon more knowing he's not a China basher. Yeah. He doesn't really bash China since he sells Teslas in China, I believe. So because if he does, like they'll immediately pull his cars from China. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna make it in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure people already have it. Like they already wrote a script for it. I'm pretty damn sure. And the Disney we want, yeah, Mickey Mouse Gone Wild. The empty-headed says, are they going to use the name Mickey Mouse or will it be named Wiley? Or Willie? No, it's probably going to be. It's probably going to just they're just going to call it Mickey. They're not going to call it Mickey Mouse. It's going to be like Mickey, Blood and Cheese or something. It's just going to be like that. Yeah, Mickey versus Winnie. Yeah. You see, right-wing media influencers omit the fact that the party wasn't mandatory, thus no legal case against Mayor Wu. Oh, okay. Makes sense. And plus, they're not going to attack their own. And that's for some reason she said that. Oh, I actually agree that the fact that Miss Marvel, the Marvel sucks. Like, how dare you talk shit about that perfectly good movie that made $1 million? Let's see. Steamboat Willie's Club. Yeah, I can see it. Steamboat Mickey was done as proof of concept. Yeah, it's a long time ago, man. That short came out super long time ago. It's crazy, man. Almost 100 years since that short came out. Let's see. All right, Grae. We're gonna talk a little bit about Sea of Stars.
Okay,
just a little bit because it has to do with the completionist. So you've been head deep, like into the completionist. So, like for people who aren't like really attuned to what's happening with the completionist, what's been going on?
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, the completionist is a very large YouTuber. I personally don't follow him. To be honest, I only actually knew about him when he was one of the people who got laid off in G4. Because he was beside Frost when she went on the tangent.
Oh shit! That he's one of them.
he was. Remember when? You can go back to the Frost video. You see, there's a fat guy beside her. That's him.
Oh, that was him.
That was him. That was actually. But he was the one. In fairness, he was the one who kept quiet. He was the one who was like kind of low key about it. But yeah, people are kind of pointing it out. You should have done more to stop Frost from doing what she did. But anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, then he ended up with the Friends Per Second podcast. If you guys are in tune with gaming, that's a pretty big podcast. It's composed of Skill Up, Ralph from Skill Up, Jake Baldino from Game Ranks, and Lucy from GameSpot, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's in GameSpot. So when Gerard got kicked off of G4, he eventually joined that podcast. And but the thing is, there's a controversy going on with him right now. It's started with some insider or someone who knew what was going on in his charity, in Indieland charity and other charitable initiatives. They tipped off Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers and Carl Jobs that, oh, hey, take a look at Gerard's charity foundations. It seems that the money is not going anywhere, or he's keeping something shady is going on with the proceeds. So when both Muda and Carl released the video, released their first video, it put Gerard in a really bad light already. It put him like, oh, yeah, I only found out about this since 2021 or something like that, which in itself is extremely weird already. If you found out that your money wasn't moving for the past 7 to 8 years, don't you think you would have went out of your way already to do something about it, or even make a video telling people, oh guys, I screwed up? But you didn't. He didn't do anything. He only waited, not really waited. He only addressed it when Muda and Carl brought it up in their videos that, oh, this makes me look bad. This is forever gonna destroy my career on YouTube. Then like I think a week or two later, Muda and Carl made some a follow-up video finding more discrepancies in the funds, which some may argue that it was a bit overboard. I can see why, but in my opinion, as a finance guy, as a guy who studied business, I think what they did is just fine. I think he deserves to be called out, given what it's been a decade since he kept those charitable funds in his account. And then yeah, that was like another 2 weeks later, which is like a month already. A month has passed since it was brought to light. Gerard made a really, really terrible, in my opinion, incredibly terrible response. That he said words like, "I'm sorry if I implied that your money didn't go to where it needed to." He straight up lied, man. There's so much receipts. There's so many receipts that said that, oh, this money is going to this. This money is going to support dementia, but it never really went anywhere. He just kept it. They just kept the money because he made stupid reasoning like, we want the donation to be restrictive rather than unrestrictive to make sure that the money goes to the right place. It doesn't take freaking 10 years to do that, in my opinion. Nor is there a minimum amount like he's claiming. I don't think so. I highly doubt. But yeah, he, apart from not owning up to his mistakes and taking accountability, and it's good that he donated the money, but even then, it's 10 years. Inflation eats up your money. Eat up the value of your money by a significant amount. So good that it's that he set it out, but even then it doesn't answer why he kept it for so long, why only now. And the worst part of it is the final part of his apology video where he said he's implying that he will file legal cases against Carl and Mura, which is my God, man. It's first of all, defamation cases. You really have to prove that there was malicious intent, but which they didn't. And second, they're both in different countries. Mura's in Canada and Carl's in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So good luck with him. And yeah, his reputation was kind of destroyed when Mura and Carl both made response videos. It's like if it was like a Mortal Kombat, Mura's response video did the final hit on him, and Carl's video was like the fatality. It's done, man. His career is over. And now we move to the Sea of Stars bit that Phil's about to share. which means just show it what the Sea of Stars devs did to
Yeah.
Gerard.
All right, here we go. This is from the gamer. Let's see. Sea of Stars will remove the completionist cameo following charity scandal. All right, let's see. So this is him, Gerard the constructionist. Have you found any new building plans? Let's see. Sea of Stars is removing a cameo from the YouTuber The Completionist following accusations of fraud related to his family's charity. The Completionist, real name Gerard Khalil, Khalil, denies many of the allegations made against him and his family, but continues to face pushback from the public and his initial accusers. Now, so let's say if you have like 600 grand that you got, and it's in an account somewhere, isn't that account still like getting interest?
Yeah, but of course, nowhere near the inflation rate.
Yeah. So the thing is that like, so let's say if you have like 600,000 and you have like a 1% for 10 years.
I get
like
what
how
you're
much
saying.
money would you have made by that, and just based off of your fucking annual percentage rate, right?
Yeah.
So he could have gotten like an additional money. Maybe that's the reason why they're leaving it in there. I don't know, but I'm not sure what kind of like charitable like banking this guy has. But yo, what's going on, Hypnotic? How's it going, dude?
Oh, hi. Yes. Yeah. Hello. Maybe next time I'll get to join, assuming I'm not asleep when you guys go live. But yeah, thanks for having Phil in your podcast.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah,
to hang out.
I'll watch it for sure once we're done for today.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't already done so, go ahead and follow Hypnotic YouTube channel. I'm sure if our mod can drop the link down below. But yo, thank you so much for having us on. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's continue. The claims of fraud relate to his family's charity, the Open Hand Foundation, and were made by fellow YouTubers Carl Jobst and some ordinary gamers last month. Since then, all parties have made additional statements, accumulating in Khalil threatening to take legal action against the pair. Now, it's led to his character in Sea of Stars being removed, with the developers eager to distance themselves from the controversy. As spotted by Noisy Pixel, the news was first revealed in a statement on the developer's Discord server. A small patch will be going live on Steam and be submitted to the consoles soon to replace a builder NPC in Mirth. We arrived at the decision after carefully monitoring events over the past few weeks, and while it is not our place to pass judgment, we do make it a priority to maintain a positive and optimistic space that reflects the spirits of our intentions, be they creative or otherwise. As always, we appreciate your support and trust you to respect our decision while keeping the tone of the conversation in line with the essence of what makes our games and our community what they are. Thank you. So I'm assuming this NPC in Mirth is his character.
Gerard. Yeah. Gerard, constructionist, I believe that's the name. Yeah.
Let's see. So basically, Carl Jobst and the ordinary gamers have made several specific allegations against the Open Hand Foundation. The foundation was formed by Khalil's family to raise funds for dementia research. However, Jobst and the ordinary gamers revealed that the charity hadn't spent the $600,000 it has raised from the Completionists' fundraising event, Indieland. Going through publicly available filings, the YouTubers found that this money was instead sitting in a bank account, and the Open Hand Foundation hadn't donated anything to any of its charitable partners. But man, for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So let's say if you have $600,000 sitting in a bank account for 10 years, and then it probably made maybe $100,000 in interest. Maybe I'm just bullshitting here.
Yeah, even then.
Are they also going to donate that additional $100,000 that they accrued in interest?
Yeah, they should, right? They should have.
Yeah,
but
it's because it's still part of the money, and you're not factoring in inflation for 10 years.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and he in his video, in his terrible response video alone, he already there's so much inconsistencies there. It's like you will see it, you will see a lot of his streams back then, charity streams. All bits, subs, purchases will be going to charity. But in that response video, he admitted that it went to operating expenses. So that alone, it's already for me, that's already constitutes as charity fraud. That alone, and it's like, but what more the other aspects of it all?
Yep. Let's see. In a response video, Khalil does not dispute the money has been sitting in a bank account all this time, but says his family always planned to hold on to the funds before making a larger donation. He goes on to say that he is disappointed that he was not more straightforward regarding the foundation's timeline for making donations. The foundation has since donated $600,000 to associations of the frontal temporal degeneration, although Khalil admits this took too long. However, he denies that the Open Hand Foundation committed any criminal or financial fraud. He argues that the foundation was waiting to find the right organization to donate to. 10 years?
Exactly, 10 years.
Saying that some candidates were not suitable due to admin costs or not being able to guarantee that the money would go solely to dementia research. Jobs and some ordinary gamers have since responded once more, criticizing Khalil and maintaining their allegations of fraud. Jobs in particular says that Khalil lied to the fans since he reportedly mentioned that the Open Hand Foundation was working with dementia research organizations despite not actively funding them. He also criticizes Khalil for saying that money raised through Twitch donations and merchandise was going to the foundation, when Khalil now says it went to production costs for Indieland, seemingly skipping the foundation altogether. The completionist has not responded to the news that his cameo in Sea of Stars is being removed. Damn. This is a lot bigger than I thought, because I know that there was this guy who was like holding on to donations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it sort of got out of control. Right? And like you said, his the 600,000 is now donated, but like the fact that he's taking legal actions towards jobs and what's it called again? Some ordinary gamers, it shows that like, I need to recoup some of the money that I lost.
Yeah. And one of the worst parts of it all is he keeps using his mother already passed away as a means to garner sympathy or more donations. Like he even in the apology video, he discloses an unnecessary detail that they donated their mom's brain and spinal cord to that research institutions. You don't need to say stuff like that, man. Stop using your mom to gain more sympathy. It's pretty disgusting, as Carl Jobs brought in his video. He repeatedly kept using his mom during back in all his live streams. This is in honor of my mom, to support dementia research so that it doesn't happen to people. And that's how a lot of the money he gained, a lot of that much money to begin with. It's like trying to get pity points, and yeah, it's like he threw it all away, man. It's like his channel is so big, like that's something I want to be. That's literally the best job in the world, like having a YouTube channel that you just talk about games, supporting indie devs or supporting developers in general, then make a decent living out of it. It's like, I don't know, he threw it all away because of negligence. Like, and he could have still made amends. Like all he needed to do was admit, oh guys, I fucked up big time, so here's what I'm gonna do to make amends for my mistakes. But instead, no, he said, no, it's not really my fault. I'm sorry if you guys mistook what I said, which is not true. You blatantly lied. It's like, oh, this money goes to this charity. Any reasonable person will think that you're gonna give that money straight to the charity, not keep it until you feel that, not keep it until the you feel that the restricted transfer is good enough for you. It's terrible, man. It's such it's sometimes some people just the people you see on YouTube, it's like it doesn't really show who they are. It's so plastic. I'm such look at me, guys. I'm such a perfect good guy person, but behind it all, you see the stink, man. The terror, how evil they can be. Yeah, I go as far as say it's pretty evil, especially if you're using your mother in such a way who passed away.
Yeah. I think how he did it was like the fact that he said, well, it's not my fault you guys interpret it that way. It's like it's like, sorry, okay, I apologize for you guys being stupid. I'm sorry that you guys were dumb and you guys aren't smart enough to pick up what I was actually talking about. It's basically not taking any accountability for what he did, right? Yeah, he did donate the money eventually, but the thing is that like the trust of your loyal followers and viewers, right? You have like you said, millions and millions of followers and like subscribers and stuff like that who's donated all this money to you for a cause, for for dementia and stuff like that. And then you take that money and you're like, well, I'm just going to leave it in my bank account for 10 years. And then, I'm not going to do anything about it. And the only reason why he's upset is same thing like what Michelle Wu went through is because you got caught.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you the money will still be sitting in the bank account, accruing interest if No Ordinary Gamers and Jobs didn't find out. Right. And the fact that you're now trying to take legal measures for defamation and stuff like that shows that like you know what? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna fucking sue these guys. Like, holy shit, man. What the fuck is this guy thinking about?
Yeah,
exactly. It's pretty wild, man. And it just, I remember when I first heard about it almost a month ago, hearing about like this thing. I'm like, okay, I heard it on Asmongold's stream. I'm like, okay. And then another video came out and another video came out. And then now this, I'm like, oh man, this is getting pretty damn big. But yeah, it's pretty wild what this guy's has done. And we'll see what happens, man. I don't think the laws for defamation might, especially for what for the completionist, what he's going to be going through. But yeah, good luck. Good luck suing a person that two people that are completely, he's in Australia. Where was he? Like, and when's in Canada? And was the other person?
Carl is in Australia, if I believe. That Mura's in Canada. That Mura, I'm sure, Canada. Carl, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty shitty, man. This guy.
Yeah, I kind of I was on the fence before. It's like, should I make a video about Sea of Stars? But now that they removed Gerard, maybe I should.
Yeah, just do it anyways.
Yeah, I mean it's a JRPG and it's well received, so I think it
looks good.
I should cover it.
It looks really good.
It's a successor to Chrono Trigger, so yeah, looks like a good game to cover.
All right, let's see. Cavatenio says, I think his name, the completionist, should be revoked because he neglected to complete the donation of the money.
True.
Oh shit. Let's see. Vex says he'd still be looking for the right charity if he haven't been found out. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't sorry. He's sorry that he got caught. Same thing as Atriarch. He's not sorry that he got what's it called again? Deep fakes of Pokimane and a bunch of these Twitch followers. He was mad. He's sorry that he got caught.
Yeah, it's these are the people that upset me the most in the YouTube gaming space. It's like you have the world, man. You have literally the best job in the world, and you throw it all away. You choose to throw it all away. And another is like, are you aware of Dan Allen Gaming?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, that I'm not sure what he's doing now, but he used to be one of those large enough YouTube content creators who gets inside info from the gaming companies. Like they get early access, like Ubisoft, and you get it. They get to play the game super early. They get to make videos about what they feel about the incoming games. Yeah, so what that guy did, he made like he made an alternate Twitter account, like it's like gaming inside, like anonymous gaming insider, where he was leaking the information he got. He was leaking
fuck?
the yeah, he was leaking.
That's shitty. It's fucking
Yeah, it's like
shitty, man.
so the reason how he got caught, because when someone replied to one of his tweets, he replied using the Dan Allen Gaming Twitter. Not
He fucked up.
yeah. It's like it's so incredibly stupid, man. These large YouTube content creators, like I would not do anything to fuck that up. It's like it's such a blessing to have, like having a job talking and playing about video games. That's the best thing for me. That's the best thing in the world. Like nothing else. Like I don't care if I don't get that multi-million-dollar per month money, as long as I make a decent living out of covering games and talking about games. For me, that's enough. And these people just throw it all away for what? For stupid stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
See, Edwin says, Elon Musk says, fuck people who who care about looking good while doing evil. This applies to completionists. Yep.
Mhm.
What did you say? YF. See, Marcus Pitt says, oh, why is it so hard for some people to find their F ups? The lack of accountability only leads to people targeting you. Yep. Look, no matter what happens, it's just like Gerard fucked up, right? He should own up to it and not blame. It's like, oh, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Like, just own up to it. You guys fucked up. He's like, yeah, I was trying to get interest for my money that's in my bank, and because people can live off of that interest, man. $600,000, like, and then let's say every month you get like $4,000, that you can live off of that shit for a long time, right? So like we're not even sure how much interest this guy has accrued, and if he's gonna, he's never gonna be trusted by any of his colleagues ever again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I touched on it. The Friends Per Second podcast. It's like, yeah, there used to be 4 of them, like Ralph, Jake, Lucy, and him. He was recently on. In the Twitter of the Friends Per Second pod, yeah, I tweeted it. It's like they said that Gerard stepped down, but there's a rumor.
Go, dude.
Yeah, he forced him to let go. For me, it's like, yeah, I get it. He had to let him go because of the bad press, but say it for what it is. Like we I would have just said we let Gerard out, not him voluntarily stepping down like they claim. But anyway, that's another topic altogether. But yeah, he's losing a lot of friends. He's losing a lot of people. That which is a shame. He could have turned it around. He could have, he still would have lost some people, but if he just made amends, he would have probably eventually got them back. But now, not so much. Not anymore.
Yeah. See, Nagranal says, dude sounds like a scumbag. Absolutely. Scumbag. Scum of the year for sure.
Yeah, we should get okay, let me look for the videos of Carl and Mura. The last ones. Those are actually pretty damning. Really good.
See, Johnny Lightfoot says his Nintendo YouTuber friends were running damage control. Well, it's like, Gerard has been always really good to me, man. But the thing is that like sometimes like you don't know what they've been up to. And the thing is that if you were a good person, you would have questioned him too. You'd be like, hey, whatever happened to that $600,000 like charity thing? Did you ever give it? Did you ever donate it to the foundations that you mentioned? Right? Yeah, it's just drama clicks, bro. Nah.
Yeah. That's something we'll never know. Like who the hell leaked it to them, to Carl and Muda? I really want to know, but it's probably an insider in, I imagine, either one of Gerard's closest friends or seemingly his friend, or an insider in Indieland, a staff working on Indieland. Yeah, it's like, okay, I think this is wrong. I think someone should finally shed light to this.
Yeah. All right, let's see. You gonna let me know when you find it.
Yeah, I'm posting both Carl and Mura's final videos. So I already found Mura's, so I'm looking for Carl's.
All right. See, Johnny Lightfoot says, I never watched a completionist growing up, but I watched some of the YouTubers in his sphere. I don't really like most of them anymore. So who are people who are like popular in this sphere?
I'm not so sure either because I don't really follow. I'm not really a retro gamer or a 100% everything gamer, so I don't really follow Gerard. Chat will probably know more. So okay, so I'll send it right now. I'll send it now. So I sent the videos to chat. Yeah, Mura's video is really long, almost an hour. Then Carl is a little shorter, like almost half an hour.
Oh,
But yeah,
JonTron. Okay, JonTron, continue Peanut Butter Gamer. Out of all of those you mentioned, I only know who JonTron is because what? What the fuck? That's the only thing I know about him. The exile JonTron. Well, maybe they were in on it. Maybe they were in on the like. Didn't he have completionist? Didn't he have like a golfing thing too? Was a charity?
yeah,
For golf?
that too. There's also some discrepancies there with regards to how much they actually received and how much they declared to the IRS. So yeah, time will tell if I'm pretty sure IRS will audit them given how much notification they received.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's a 501(c) or whatever the actual like number is for charity. Like you can that's like public, you can publicly grab that. So it's not like we went digging, we snooped around your shit, someone leaked your stuff to us. Is no, that like if it's donations and charity, it's public. So like so
that's why I don't agree with the argument for that some of them went overboard. Like, yeah, they openly admit that they're not financial analysts, but they just used public information to prove their point. That's all there is to it. They didn't go too far, in my opinion.
Oh, so JonTron's still good. JonTron's still good. The rest is I don't really pay attention to it anymore. JonTron is the only one good one. Okay, so JonTron is still good. Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens with this. All right. So I'm probably gonna go. Let's talk about one more topic because this is hilarious. Grae, remember last weekend we talked about the new Twitch meta? How fast did they course correct that shit?
24 hours, less than 24 hours, right?
Yeah, I heard the art section in basically what's it called again on Twitch was literally littered with like furry porn and like basically girls twerking and like holy crap, man.
Yeah,
and it's funny is because of what happened. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's like this is probably what happened in the Twitch executive side. So they probably logged into Twitch. Okay, what's going on Twitch today? Then they saw all those boobies. Oh no! That's probably what they. Especially
no, what have we done?
Yeah, that's probably why they're attracted. Especially if it's like a woke. Imagine if it's like the executive is like a 60-year-old woman. Then she sees all these tits around the Twitch. Like, okay, we did the wrong thing. Let's retract it.
Like Clancy is like, oh fuck, what did I do?
I imagine that's what happened. Kidding aside, but yeah.
So basically, this is what I saw. This is what I saw right here. Oh my god, that's so fucking loud. Hold on, I'm trying to lower the volume. Let's see. Okay. All right, here it is. Hopefully it's not too loud. This is from The Office.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
Basically is.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
Basically, that's exactly what happened for like less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's basically if you go to the art section, it's all like holy crap, man. So let's go ahead and read this article. It comes from Bounty in the Comics. It says Twitch immediately reverses course on loosened sexual content policy. Depictions of real or fictional nudity once again banned. So of course I don't know what's going on with Bounty in the Comics header, but yeah. So basically, according to what I heard, it's the art section that got hit the hardest. But I heard you can still do twerking. There's still the new meta where you show like the top of the boob cleavage. Like that's all still there. It's just the art section with the whole actual like hentai and nudity, that's all gone.
Yeah, I actually I found it funny too that immediately after that policy was in place, I see screenshots of VTubers having that art style with the cleavage not show with only showing the cleavage. It's just
Yep.
pretty funny. It's like, wow, these people act really fast.
All right. So I'm not logged in right now on Twitter. It's still all there. I'm not logged in right now. Okay, and I'm not logged in. I'm not on incognito mode, and I can't even show some of these stuff that's on screen right now. Okay. The first one is a girl twerking. This is art, the art section, not the just chatting. This is the art section. And then the third one is sketching with like giant anime boobs. And then the fifth one is twerking. The sixth one is twerking. The seventh one is a guy watching a bunch of other screens of twerking and like cleavage. The eighth one is another twerking one. And then the 10th one's another twerking one. I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, man? This is literally a porn site. All right, now what happens if I go to just chatting? I go to just chatting, and it says recommended for you. So I'm going to go to highest viewers, and let's see if it actually loads for me. Okay, I see Morg Pie, the one that you see on screen right now.
Mhm.
She's doing her AI retro gamer. Of course, she's topless. If you scroll down, there's another girl speed dating wearing a cat outfit. And then you have Asian Bunny again doing the exact same thing. Right. But that one is in hot tubs and pools and stuff like that. And then another girl who's twerking. Of course, Shibuya Kaho. I know you guys know who that is, chat. Don't lie to me. She's not doing anything though. She's just talking. But then you have another girl who's literally like wearing a bikini, another girl who's basically topless. It's still here. All of these things that are like against TOS is still on Twitch. Right? So like they reversed it, but they didn't really.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
most of the
surprised.
furry stuff is gone. Right? Most of the furry stuff is gone. Who? Don't ask who. You guys know who I'm talking about. You guys know who I'm talking about. All right, let's go and read this article. Following a reported outpouring, see, I'm sure this header's fucked up. Outpouring of community concern against the controversial change of their primarily teenage male occupied platform, Twitch has announced that they will be doing a full 1080, not 1080, sorry, 180. That's a resolution. 180 regarding the recent relaxing of sexual contents policy. This is not true. She's still here. Morg Pie is still there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me all right,
yeah,
I'll show it really quick.
Yeah, at most they get a ban for a day or two, but they'll be reinstated again and they'll be back better than ever.
She's right there.
There you go.
She's still there. I'm not logged in. Look at the top. Look at the top right. I'm not logged in. She's still there. So this revert, this right click to revert. No, it's still not. No, this new TOS, new whatever it is still there. So let's go ahead and read this. First unveiled on December 13th, an ostensible attempt to protect the predatory practices of sexually explicit female streamers who constitute one of the biggest revenue on streams, said modification to Twitch policies declared that some types of content were prohibited will now be allowed on Twitch. Yeah, a lot of the furry stuff is gone. A lot of the furry stuff is gone now, which is crazy. But the actual physical nudity of women is still present on Twitch. Under the new policy, Twitch now allowed for the content of deliberately highlighted breasticles and buttocks and pelvic region. This first change specifically made because the site believed the former sexual suggestive content policy was out of line with the industry standards and resulted in female presenting streamers being disproportionately penalized. body writing on female presenting breasts and buttocks regardless of gender. Now, so basically, drawing characters sexually explicit. So basically, they're only banning 2D stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Only 2D stuff. While so-called popular dances such as twerking, grinding, pole dancing no longer require any explicit tagging whatsoever because it's artistic nudity. That's what they call it, right? So basically, all of these are gone. All of these large breasticles, they're all gone. However, these exploitative allowances were ultimately not long for this world, as just 2 days after they were announced, this site's administration undertook a full reversal of the above, loosening their rules. Our primary goal is making these updates was to make our guidelines easier to understand and enforce. Part of this update includes changes to how we treat fictionalized nudity. For years, through user voice and conversations, we heard from artists that our content policies were limiting. In making this update, we were trying to be responsive to these requests and allow the thriving artist community on Twitch to utilize human form of art. Yeah, that's hentai and it's art. What is Street Fighter? Well, what do you think about this, man?
I have not been the fan of Twitch for the longest time already. In fact, I quit Twitch this year. Like sometime in May was the last time I went live there. But yeah, this is why I have so little faith in Twitch. Like, yeah, it's like if they're really gonna go down this path, it's gonna make them more money. Sure, you can say that, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be called Twitch Hub, the spin-off for Pornhub. Because yeah, the reason why they are so lenient on this is that they low-key want to make more money. It's like Amazon is knocking on their doors all the time. Hey, where's my money? Where's my money? That's the reason why their revenue split is 50-50, which is the most atrocious one among all the sites. And that's the reason why they're so strict with regards to giving that 70-30, because Twitch is bleeding on a monthly basis. They're losing money. And they're at the point where Amazon's getting impatient. They already want Twitch to be profitable, which they're not. So the scary part about building your content or your brand on Twitch is that they are the most at risk of becoming the next Mixer, at least. It's only a matter of Amazon choosing, okay, I have enough losing money on Twitch. Let's just close it all together. That's all it takes. If Jeff doesn't want Twitch anymore, he can just easily shut it down. Which is why I moved to YouTube, because at least it's not perfect. YouTube has its own issues too, especially with regards to politics or saying what you want. But it's the platform that's proven to be profitable. Kick is in the point where they're willing to burn a lot of money, but if they don't be profitable in the next couple of years, they're gonna become like Twitch too. They're gonna become more stringent as well. That's why I put all my eggs in YouTube for now. Though I do want to diversify to competitors in the future, but as of now, it's still not there. There is no contender that's close to YouTube, in my opinion.
Yep.
So yeah, Twitch chooses to not do anything about it because it's making them money, and they badly need it. So I don't see that changing anytime soon. And the reason why they backtracked the prior policy, which is the one where they wanted a cut of the sponsorship money, the reason why they backtracked on that, it's because it touched the 1%, of streamers. Asmongold got angry, Mr. Beast got angry, so they even those people threatened to move platforms. That was the only time they listened. That was the only time. But if you're like me or Phil, whatever concerns we have on Twitch, nothing's gonna change because they don't give a shit. Oh, you're not making me money. I don't give a crap about you. That's basically that's basically the Twitch attitude. That's why it's like, nah, I'm not gonna invest in a platform that doesn't give a shit about me. Unlike here, YouTube, at least every month or two, there's something improved in the content creation space. Like they made something that's better for us, more intuitive, or actually very useful features. Like, for example, next year there's gonna be a feature for us where we can experiment thumbnails. So I can make 2 to 3 thumbnails for one particular video, and I can see which one does the best. And of course,
That's pretty
I can,
cool.
yeah, right. It's like, okay, so this thumbnail is doing better, so I'll choose this thumbnails because I know that's gonna give us the most views and watch hours. So YouTube at least makes the effort to make it a better platform. Twitch just tries to make it a more profitable one. That's it, and they're losing money, and it's not working. So that's why.
Let's see. Cavatenio says that how many Twitch streamers are also on OnlyFans? All right, let me answer your question with this presentation I have pulled up right here. Like I said, I am not logged in on Twitch, and I'm on recommended for you. Okay. Grae, how old do you need to be to use Twitch? 13?
13.
Right? According to it, 13, right? Of course, a lot of people will just lie and just get around it. Now, I will show you what is on my recommended channels. Asian Bunny, Morg Pie, Cute Bot, and Live Sticks, which is all of these girls up here. This is my recommended feed. Right? The top 10 are all basically people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically 5 out of the 10, even the 6, 7 here, and then right over here, and then right over here. All of them probably have an OnlyFans. They all do. Now the thing is that how do you know why? They're using Twitch as a middleman to get people to go from Twitch to their OnlyFans so they can pay for OnlyFans. That's basically it, right? And the thing is that I think that they should ban everyone here that uses OnlyFans. Is because if you don't want it, you're basically, this is so close to being an adult site. You're literally like 1% away, right? And the thing is, a lot of these girls know it, and they know that they can get away with it. And what they're doing, it's hopefully they can get banned for it, and then they take a week break and they come back and they have double the followers, double the subscribers. Yep. Cam girls have used other websites to promote themselves forever. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that now what was the demographic of people who are using Twitch? Like it's mostly males.
Mostly males. Yes.
Right? Mostly Coomer males. So basically these girls are like trying to get into that meta to hopefully pull people in from the regular Twitch. Instead of watching video games, you're basically watching girls do stuff that's basically almost porn, right? But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's freaking crazy. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not even logged in. This is all recommended to me once I log into Twitch. Not log in, but like basically I go to Twitch. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's read some what's it called again? Comments right over here. Let's see. Jonah Hex says a wounded warrior got a bad rep for staff living well during peak war on terrorism. Too unfortunately, some people ruin charity. Yep. People ruin charity all the time. That's why people don't donate to me anymore. Let's see. I saw that there was nothing but news throughout Twitch that night. Yep, basically, and it's art. Let's see. Gren says there was so much ass being shown on Twitch that Pornhub got jealous. Yep. Well, according to what I heard, Pornhub is basically trying to turn like straight males into like trans, get them into like trans porn, which is what I heard. I'm not sure that's true. You're basically trying to push like trans or like gay porn onto like heteros. I'm not sure. Let's see. Empty Headed says, I'm giving Twitch 5 years minimum before they make an 18+ site that allows softcore stuff. I guarantee it. But here's the thing, though. What usually gets guys most of the time is the imagination, right? It's sort of like you want to see them nude, but you don't. Right? And I'm this might be just me. It's like it's sort of like that what's it called, the endorphins that you get, but when like you almost saw someone naked or something like that in a movie, it's like, oh shit, is that a side boob? But once you see the goods, you don't really care about it anymore. Like
Yeah,
it's like, oh yeah,
after a
they
while,
have
yeah.
nice tits, but who the fuck cares, right? Like who cares? You know, I've already seen it. Like I don't need to see it again. It's just sort of like when Kim Kardashian like came out with like that artistic nude when she was on like Vogue or some shit like that. When you first time see her butt and her boobs, you're like, oh, I already saw this shit. You know, when Ray J released your fucking porn video a long time ago, like I already saw it. It's nothing new, right? It's sort of like that's why it was such a big deal when Under the Skin came out with Scarlett Johansson. You're like, oh shit, this is the first time where you're seeing her nude, and it's like nothing is edited, nothing is fake. But like once you see it, it's like, oh, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Yeah, the girl next door fantasy. Exactly. Let's see. Marcus Pitt says, we are not all as degenerate as you, Phil. You're probably right. Out of everyone here, like I have enough degeneracy to fill the entire room. Basically, it's like out of everyone combined, I still have more degeneracy.
Yeah, but it's mostly actually me who's posting that kind of stuff on our X, on our Twitter. It's actually me.
Let's see. Johnny Lightfoot says the reason why they reversed it is because someone drew a certain figure with a huge Johnson. Yeah, mega giant Fuda stuff, right? Started popping up. Yep. The redhead person is so gross. Pretty sure it's a dude. Like here's the thing. It's she has some facial features where like I don't find attractive, but like, you know, I'm pretty sure she actually does porn. Like I'm pretty sure she actually does porn, not just like OnlyFans.
Yeah,
like, legit porn.
Yeah, I think someone confirmed that in Asmongold's one of Asmongold's videos.
Yep. Yeah, so they're only banning stuff that actually requires skill. Yeah, like art. Yeah, but yeah, VTubers probably got hit the hardest, right? Because of Empty Headed says, from what I've heard, X VTubers got hit the hardest. Yeah, because like they can't show like the jiggle faces anymore on their VTuber model, right? Let's see. A lot of Twitch streamers have Pornhubs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them do. I miss when gaming live streams were a main thing. Like all this hentai ain't what I signed up for. Yeah, it isn't.
Yeah, the thing, it's like the Twitch executives they're too blind they're really adamant that Twitch should be a live stream only channel, which costs them so much money. Like if they should be more like YouTube, honestly. They should try to focus more on videos, because that's the thing that brings in sponsorships. That's the thing that brings actually supports the creators, whether you're big or small. It's like for us, like for Project Eggroll or for our personal channels, we can do things that can increase the exposure of our videos compared to a live stream. Like, what are the odds of someone watching my live stream that I did 4 months ago, right? That's not gonna happen. Like compared to if you make a really good video, like it does. I have videos that I made like over a year ago, and it's still getting views. So it's really the VODs that really help content creators to grow, not the live streams.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, OnlyFans is predatory to teenage boys, and here's the thing: a lot of people spend a lot of money on that shit, man, which is crazy. Like I hear a person who's like spending like 60,000. I'm not sure that one's true. That's a lot of fucking money on like an OnlyFans. Twitch is a bunch of sweaty single gamer men. True. That is, you're not wrong. Let's see. Because the goods are usually very disappointing. Yeah. Let's see. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Yep. Exactly. Phil, you're a wholesome degenerate. Thank you. That means a lot. Let's see. Very manly shoulders. Yep. The redheaded girl. Yeah. Very manly shoulders. All right. Let me remove this Twitch thing. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. Anything else you want to talk about, Grae?
Nah, I think we covered everything we needed to say. I was watching so many takes on the completionist, even like this really really small channels. Like I wanted to see what this. They all said the same thing basically. Like Gerard's career is over.
Yeah.
I should probably do more stuff like that in this channel. It's like I'm thinking because the problem my hurdle for making commentary content is that it's hard to do it consistently and on a timely manner. So I'm thinking maybe if I like just do a voiceover, that I make the video clips gameplay footage of whatever game I'm playing. Maybe that'll be more effective.
Yeah, like especially when it's like time sensitive stuff like this, it's like you have to do it like literally that day.
Yeah. It's like maybe it's like I'll start saving footage of the games I played. I'll just put that as the visuals.
Yeah, Indeed Neon does it, right?
Yeah.
Indeed Neon does, like he talks about like the degeneracy of Twitch, and in the background is like a bunch of Spider-Man footage.
It's Kingdom Hearts footage and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, maybe I should, so that we can add more stuff that's not just segments, and we can do it very fast.
Yeah. All right, cool. So what are you up to, man?
So with Star Ocean video is finally live. I would greatly appreciate if you guys watch. Some of you already did, and I'm really contemplating if I should do a Sea of Stars video next while I'm on vacation. But yeah, starting on the 21st for me, which is mostly December 20 for you guys, I'll start streaming Arkham Knight on the Kick. Yeah, I believe Arkham Knight's the winner. And yeah, I'll
Wait,
also
is that
be
Senran Kagura? You didn't
No.
you didn't factor in my vote?
I actually checked for the price on Steam, and apparently there's so many of them. There's like
there's
they also
a lot of Senran.
yeah, there's a
Kagura.
lot. And they even have their own like volleyball equivalent, like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball equivalent.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh I just need to rewatch. I just need to watch 2 more Death Note films, and I have to rewatch the Netflix version because I forgot what happened already in that one. And after that, I'll probably reach out to our editor to see if he wants to do it. I'll rank all the Death Note movies. They're except the Netflix one. They're all actually pretty good in their own way. And I already watched the version you told me about, the Death Note 1 and 2. I actually like the twist of that one. I actually had a good one.
This is pretty good. Yeah, are we done? Yeah. Johnny Lifa, we are about wrapped. Because I'm still a little bit under the weather, and I think all the topics that we talked about, like we wanted to talk about, and we already did. So, but yes, you can follow me everywhere on Mr. Phillip Chan. I'm on Kick, Twitch, and on my own personal channel here on YouTube. I can actually apply to become partner, at least the first tier for partnership already. But the thing is that I'm not sure if I want to. It's because I need to take that stupid thing. It's because I posted that, what was it called again? The Alex Jones gameplay. And in order for me to get monetized, I am pretty sure I have to take that stupid class or that stupid like questionnaire to make sure that I'm making sure like I'm following all of YouTube's TOS and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but and my OnlyFans, no. If you go there, you're gonna get a bunch of pictures of like hairy nipples and stuff like that. So you guys don't want to see. But yes, we will be back next week, and hopefully next week I'll feel a lot better. That'll be our streaming for Christmas. So but yes, we will be back next year. We're slated to get Carolyn on and Fear the Beardo. So I'm planning on getting them on for next year.
Yeah, and do you want to say about the one we're gonna join? The one we're gonna guest to?
The 27th. So it's a 27th, 28th. Yeah, we can mention it, but it's not 100% sure yet. But as of right now, we are set to be on Legal Mindsets. What's it called then? One of his live streams.
Yeah, which is nuts because he was the one who reached out to us. He was the one who took the initiative. We didn't ask Andrew to join, and we definitely didn't consider that because we're such a tiny channel compared to Legal Mindsets channel. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is that like he actually invited us earlier this week, but I was still sick. like to
Yeah.
talk about anime and stuff like that, anime waifus and stuff like that. But yeah, as of
Mhm.
right now, I believe it's in 2 weeks. We might be
Yeah.
on keep an eye out on Legal Mindsets channel. We're gonna be on we're gonna be popping in on his channel. I believe he's gonna be in Japan during that time.
Yeah, or
Something like that.
Korea. Yeah, I saw him. He was gonna be in several Asian countries, but yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. Beardo, download the artificial intelligence girlfriend app. But yeah. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank yous for people who are hanging out and on Rumble. Thank you so much, 50 Shades of Grayson, Johnny Lightfoot, Al Malone, and thank you so much for the memberships and the super chats. We really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Hypnotic, for what's it called again? Having me on as a guest on your live stream. I'm not sure if you're still here, but yes, we will make this into consumable and digestible segments throughout the week, and I will make shorts and stuff like that so you guys can watch. And this stream will still be up. And yeah, we will come back and see you guys next week for another stream. All right, take care, guys.
bye
See ya.
bye. See you.